It's your boy Diddy, and you're watching DJ Delz. Yeah, pow.
Boy, Young Jizzle, nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Delz.
Peace, man. What's up, y'all? This is Common, and right now you checking out DJ Delz. Stay in tune with him, alright?
DJ Delz, absolutely wonderful.
What it do, what it does, the kid, Mr. R.I.P. himself, low soul, case you ain't know so, rocking with DJ Delz.
And with it, y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip. Big shout out to my homeboy, DJ Delz. No question, Neighborhood Nip.
Delz, Red Man, I'm in the building. Let's get it.
All right, man, we all live. We all live. Welcome to the show, guys. Man, we got a lot to talk about with this whole situation at hand. With Drake being sued along with Travis. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know why would Drake be getting sued at all. I cannot understand that one bit. Has he fallen victim to just being at the wrong place at the right time? Is this right, what has happened? Because I just can't comprehend. Maybe you guys could help me in the chat. Why is Drake being sued? This is courtesy of CBS News. Link in the description box. We always give credit where credit is due. Shout out to the chatterless styles. Bright and early says, salute Delz and the Sneaker Acts. Live Nation Insurance Department will eat this up. I mean, there is insurance, right? I don't think, I'm a little unsure. Listen, I'm not a lawyer. If anyone knows about this lane, please feel free to cam up. We also have Keegan in here. Loud Pack Zach says, salute. I'm here watching, cleaning around the house. Salute, bro. I'm glad that you've joined me this morning. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button and make sure to share this video. It's very important that these videos become shared, shared because of the fact that, YouTube want to shadow ban and shadow block because they don't want stuff like this out there. You know what I mean? They want everything to be what they want. They literally tried to stop me already for yesterday's video where they demonetized the video. They tried even blocking the video, but I was able to maneuver and fix that situation. So I'm doing this, and I'm really not gaining any kind of advantage off of this. It's actually kind of a thorn in my ass. Pause. So hit the thumbs up button, definitely. We all knew that legal actions were going to be coming. We all knew this for sure, right? So we have a few articles talking about this. We're going to dig into. Last night I did interview two people that attended the show. One that was sitting on the back end of the show, one that was literally right in the front right by the stage. So we got two different aspects. I may run some of that over here in a little bit, but this is what the reports say. At least 3 lawsuits have been filed on behalf of people who say they were injured at the Houston Music Festival. There were at least 8 passed away. The defendants include rapper Travis Scott and Drake and the venue and entertainment company Live Nation. 2 of the suits are seeking $1 million in damages. The crowd surge occurred during Travis's performance on Friday night, where concert goers started to, quote unquote, compress toward the stage. Houston Fire Chief Samuel Pina said earlier that caused some panic and started causing some injuries. And we did actually check out what he had to say on the first video that I covered a few days ago. I have a playlist in the description box below. So definitely watch all these videos. I am making sure that all the content is new content and not recycled shit just talking about blah blah blah. He's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. I'm giving you guys day-to-day content on the story as it unfolds, and I am not trying to just milk this shit. That's not happening. Okay. But if there's new developing details, I've started telling the story, and I'm going to continue to tell this story until there's nothing more to say. You know what I'm saying? And this is definitely part of the story. We've been talking about that. This was going to go down. And there's more details about this actual lawsuit with particular people. And It says the suit alleges that Travis, who founded the festival in 2018, had incited mayhem and chaos at prior events, and says that other defendants did not step up to prevent this behavior. It did not provoke any example of such conduct. Also, claims Drake, who appeared as a surprise performer, helped incite the crowd even through he knew the prior conduct, continued to perform on stage while the crowd mayhem continued. I'm sorry. That's some bullshit with Drake being sued. Drake was a guest. Drake was invited. He probably got flown out. Listen, I can understand the lawsuit with Travis Scott. Salute everyone in the chat, by the way. Salute to everyone in the chat. I understand the whole ordeal with Travis Scott, right? Suing him, you got to be batshit crazy to not get that, right? Suing Live Nation, of course. I mean, the security was crazy. We've covered the security. We've checked all of that out already. This is not rocket science. But Drake was a guest. I don't even think he was on the bill. I don't even think he was announced to be there. He was a surprise effing guest. What the hell are you trying to mess with Drake now for? And I'm not trying to defend him as some kind of fanboy. I'm a fan of Drake, but I'm not. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? With me and Drake, like I'm not at that level. Jones, what's up, dude?
Morning, my man. Yeah, new legalities are coming out of this. This is just a matter of time. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%, bro. We knew this. Do the people think that there's even a case with this when it comes down to Travis Scott? That's the question. Do you think that there's a case?
Yeah, I would think there is. I mean, but insurances and the people that promoted it will be ultimately responsible. But the civil lawsuits, I think that will be mounted up against Travis Scott will ultimately need to be answered.
Yeah, because I mean, as you just said, the insurance is going to handle all of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, they're ready for worse than this. I hate to say that, but we've seen what has happened at other concerts. Remember Las Vegas? We won't get into details of that.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, which was horrible.
Nah.
There's insurance. And that's part of the reason why there is insurance, to cover their asses. Now, inciting, what is it? They say something about, hyping up the crowd, basically. They're supposed to get the crowd excited, all right? It's the crowd's fault for acting like freaking animals. I will say that. Not all of the crowd. Let's make that clear. But look, if people don't know how to act, that's not Travis's fault. If the people don't know how to act, that's not that sure the hell ain't Drake's fault. It's not Drake being a guest. That's like Jones invited me over to his house for a little party, right? Maybe a boxing match party or some UFC pay-per-view joint. And I go over there, and when I go over there, something crazy occurs. And then I get sued for being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got called to come over here. You going to sue me now? For what? You know what I mean? Like, that's BS with Drake getting sued. Travis, I could understand. I am not going to show footage over and over again of what we've showed a few times already. But we've seen Travis clearly notice that there was a lot of messed up stuff going on. And he didn't even take like a 10-minute break to let the ambulances handle their business. As I said, I've said this so many times. Why didn't he just say, yo, did you adjust your mic by any chance?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No, why? Is it bad?
No, I was just wondering. It's very loud. And I hear your background noise. I was just curious. If you didn't, then we're all good. Let me keep talking. Because I know you be touching the mics and adjusting shit. But yeah, he damn, I got thrown off. I gotta mute you for a second, Jones. You got a lot of like weird noise. Let me mute you. All right, so as I was saying, I got thrown off by that whole shit. I apologize. Travis Scott seen mad people like falling out, and all he did was do like a 1 minute, if most 2 minutes, just like kind of just acknowledging and continue to play music. At one point, he was even like saying like, "Let the ambulances go through, let the ambulances go through, go through, go through." And what happened was like right after he did that and the music stopped, he said, "All right, let's play music. Let's shake the ground." Meanwhile, people were on the ground. You know, that was crazy. Jones, I'm going to take you out and try coming back in. So you know, I wasn't hearing anything. Okay, well, maybe it's just my end. I'm just bringing him in, and now he's coming back out. I mean, excuse me, vice versa. It may be also because I have these damn headphones in, so that the sound is ultra sensitive. Now that I'm thinking. David Wright says he still should have had stopped the wild stuff going on. Yeah, look, he's not Superman, but all he had to do is take a 5-10 minute break, bro. That's all he needed to do is take a 5-10 minute break, even a half an hour break, fix the situation, let the paramedics come through and all of that stuff. So that could be the case. Also, there was a lot of aggressive activity, we'll say, with the security. Security was extremely aggressive with this shit. You can see tons of video on it. So let's dig into this a little bit more. In result of the incident, this is just more stuff we already know about. As I said, I don't want to just talk about the same shit over and over again. Let's check out this other article here. Now, this is from Canada, I'm pretty sure. That's why I wanted to go here with it. Okay. ASTROWORLD, Drake and Travis Scott sued. Let's see, over the crush, it says. Let's see if we could check out this right here.
As soon as Travis Scott came out.
Press 1, 2, 3 if you could hear this gentleman speak, please.
As soon as Travis Scott came out, it got crazy. People started punching and shoving and doing horrendous things to each other. There wasn't room to breathe.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Our family is grieving for my brother Danish. He died saving his fiance. She was getting hurt, hit left and right. He didn't deserve it. He tried saving her and he saved her. She was admitted into the hospital. It cost him his life.
It was for about a couple minutes that I was seeing two bodies laying down right behind me. The security guard was just right now.
You know, this is some traumatizing shit. Like, do you see this guy right here, Jones?
Yeah,
like this is. Can you imagine witnessing all of that?
No, not at all. It was scarred.
And then just proceeding with the rest of your life.
No.
Let's start this from the top. This is crazy. This is courtesy of BBC News. Link in the description.
As soon as Travis Scott came out, it got crazy. People started punching and shoving and doing horrendous things to each other. There wasn't room to breathe.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
First time he's seeing this. Him actually telling people to turn the lights on. I've never seen this clip. No. See, this is what I wanted him to do. Turn the lights on and get off the stage. Say, listen, I need y'all to chill out. All right. I'm not talking all this rage. See, the thing is, he's always on that rage. He wants the crowd to go effing nuts, right? So if he says that, he's not quote unquote cool no more, right? In his eyes, maybe, right? Because if we're telling people go crazy, rage, and then all of a sudden, all right, let's not rage anymore. Then you look like a square, and he may feel like he's being a square, right?
True.
Maybe.
Our family is grieving for my brother Danish. He died saving his fiance. She was getting hurt, hit left and right. He didn't deserve it. He tried saving her and he saved her. She was admitted into the hospital. It cost him his life.
It was for about a couple minutes that I was seeing two bodies laying down right behind me. The security guard with two bodies laying down. For about a couple minutes that I was seeing two bodies.
That's pretty eerie looking at that site right now, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like now that it's all there. Jones, what do you got to say about all this, man? About this lawsuit, especially because that's the main topic, right?
Yeah,
there.
the lawsuit was inevitable, in my opinion. It was just it actually came a lot faster than I thought it would ever come. I mean, it's Monday morning already, and lawsuits are piling up. But it definitely was just a matter of time, and hopefully those that did suffer from attending this concert and went through like that gentleman went through. Hopefully they get some sort of compensation and get everything taken care of. Me, it's definitely not going to replace what they lost, but hopefully they can handle this and get it taken care of as quickly as possible, so that these folks can try and do the best they can to get over their losses and move forward with their lives. This is really tough, man. Just listen to that gentleman 100%. Right there.
Yeah.
Yanks
Let's listen
heart,
to the rest of this. I feel so horrible for this guy.
Yeah.
It was for about a couple minutes that I was seeing two bodies laying down right behind me. The security guard was just right next to me talking to another security guard, saying that he didn't have a pulse.
It felt like a million people there at once, like people just like passing out, and like you could barely catch your breath.
It took us a couple of hours to kind of like wrap our head around what has happened. We've been to many festivals before. We've seen Travis Scott perform many times before as well, and nothing like this has ever happened.
And you see, I interviewed someone yesterday, two people yesterday. They didn't know exactly what was going on until hours later. And I have a link in the description box to that. I may actually play some of that here for a little bit, just so you guys catch up on that. Live Nation paid out $20 million for what happened in Vegas. He's saying, "Wow." Let's see what else this article got to say. If we got any other information, it says U.S. rapper Travis Scott is facing legal action. At least 8 people were you know what I'm saying. Hundreds injured during the crush at the festival. And before I forget, I want people to understand this has been going on since the test of time, bro. There was a really horrible incident. I did a little research. Just one story. The Who. From my understanding, it was 11 people. And it was an incident where it got really crazy. And from my understanding, the Who performed still, but I don't think they knew what was going on. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but I'm pretty sure they didn't. So just because a lot of people feel passionate that like he did, and there is a lot of video kind of showing that no, you know what? There's a lot of fucking video showing that he knew that shit was going down. I didn't really dig into the Who story that much, right. But he should have damn what stopped the show, at least took an intermission. That's my personal opinion. But I don't want to go too deep into that. I really want to just cover the story and see how do you guys feel about not only Live Nation and Travis getting this situation toward them, but Drake. Do you think there's even a case for Drake? I don't think so.
They're just dragging his name through the mud because maybe he was there, and he's a very popular name, and he was on stage. I did see those clips and everything.
Good morning.
For how long? I mean, he was just a guest. Like you said it the best. I mean, if I invited you over to a UFC fight and some ruckus went down, and I was ultimately responsible, but they just throw your name into the pot. I mean, that just doesn't seem like it.
I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to no party I get invited to. I may end up paying some kind of lawsuit or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yes,
man.
Charlie. Great to see you over here, man. Charles, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever, bro. Good. It's been a long time, bro. Great to see you in here. And DB Cooper, of course. Angelica Gomez. Yeah, we got some great people in here. We got Mo Kicks, Killama. Who else is in here? Alexander. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. Yesterday was terrible. They demonetized the video. freaking, so, you know, I'm a content creator. I do this to earn too. Let's be real. Like we talk about all types of news here and stories. So they first tried to remove the video completely, but I was able to maneuver through that because I'm part of press. I've interviewed multiple people on this channel, met hundreds of people on this channel, from musicians to wrestlers to actors. So if you're new to the channel, dig into it. We got a lot of interviews here, face-to-face interviews with celebrities. I interviewed 2 people from the actual show. And you know what? Let's give them a taste of that. Please. So that because it was really interesting to hear 2 aspects of what went down. It's very, very important that you guys type 1, 2, 3 if the audio is crispy clear, because I don't want this to play and then it sounds like the drizzling shits. I want you guys to actually be able to hear this. So let me know right away. You know what I mean?
Tommy John's latest
Tommy John, get out of here, Tommy John. Crying out loud. All right. 2820 is where the mark is. 2820.
What's up, man?
What's your name, by the way?
Reuben.
Reuben, and you're from?
I'm from about 40 minutes from Houston. I live in Beaumont.
Okay, can you give us a rundown of what exactly happened, the show, and like the vibe from when you first got there to when you as the time went on, or whatever you'd like to talk about. I don't know if this is how comfortable you are about talking about this.
Okay, so I guess I'll start at the beginning. Me and my girlfriend had got there around, I'm gonna say 10 o'clock. We tried to get there early before all the crowd started getting there, and it became more hectic just to get through the barricades. Not the barricades, but the security checkpoints.
Yeah.
So this was like 10. Everything was calm. Everything was fine, you know. They started letting people in through the first security checkpoint. And then first, me and my girlfriend went to the merch line. Everything was fine. The merch line wasn't moving. And then these dudes, a few dudes said, fuck it. They all started jumping the barricades for the merch line. So everybody started stampeding through the merch line too. So they started picking up the barricades, moving out the barricades out of the merch line. It was basically a mosh pit just for the merch. There was at least 300 people there, 400 at 10:30, 11, already causing chaos. A police officer.
10:30, 11 in the morning, correct?
Yes, sir.
And also the merch, they were in tents, correct? The merch tables were like in tents.
Yeah. There was 3 different merch sections. So there was one at the very edge before you even go through the head and everything of Travis Scott. There was a big old merch tent. It was really big, but they were quickly overwhelmed. It was a lot of people, man. It was a lot. Mm-hmm. And then, so anyway, after about 2 hours in the merch line and it wasn't moving, I started fighting out to get me and my girlfriend out of the merch line. That took like 5 minutes to get out of there. We said, fuck it. Sorry if I cursed. So I said,
hey, let me ask you a quick question. It's okay. Try not to, but if you do, I understand. This is a crazy situation. Did you feel not safe at this point, or nah, this is just some regular shit?
Well, for the merch, it seemed normal. It seemed normal because I've been to Travis shows before. I've been to Playboy Cardi shows. It's always hectic for merch, you know. At that point, no, but as the day transitioned, it did feel eerie. I will say that.
And why do you say that? Because I've heard this many times.
No, like it just did. Like it was different because I've been to Rolling Loud, LA. I've been to Rolling Loud, and I've been to the first ASTROWORLD. I didn't go in 2019, but I went in 2018. And so I've only been to 2 other music festivals. But usually it's just how everybody says, it just felt off. The whole vibe. You can't make it up.
A lot of people are talking about like even like the imagery and stuff like that, is that part of the thing that made it feel a little eerie and weird, or no, not at all? It was just something in the air.
I'm sorry, you just started cutting back in. I didn't hear.
Okay. There's people that are saying there was a lot of weird imagery, like walking through like his mouth, or like that big like statue type of thing, and then the stage looked like hell. Is that where the eerie feel came from, or was it just something in the air?
It was something in the air. For me, it was something in the air earlier in the day.
Okay, just the vibe was off.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, and when you were saying these security checkpoints, is that where, did you see that video that was viral where there was like thousands of people just bum rushing through the checkpoints and the metal detectors?
Yeah,
were
I saw that.
off?
Yeah, we were already inside when all that happened, so we weren't even near all that.
So now, what was it like when you get in there? There was a few performances before that. Was Master P there? I heard someone say.
Yeah, Master P was there. He was the first one to go on. Metro Boomin was supposed to go on first, but I guess he was just like, no, I don't want to be the first at a music festival, because he ended up headlining the other stage right before Travis came on. So
there was two stages there too.
Yeah, there was two stages. It was the Thrills stage and the Mountain.
Wow. So Travis goes on. Did anything happen else kind of weird before Travis went on that you noticed at all?
Well, me and my girlfriend were like, okay, so we had just finished eating and we had just finished watching SZA.
Okay.
So we were it was about 50 minutes, an hour before Travis's set was supposed to come on. So we ended up going to the like 50 feet from the stage on the left side. So that's where we posted up to wait for the set to come on. And then about 15 minutes, because then around the 30-minute mark, the timer came on and everything, you know. So around the 15-minute mark, a bunch of people started flooding in. Like already 15 minutes before, it started getting real cramped. Like you couldn't move at all before he even went on. So I had to backtrack and get me and my girlfriend out because she's real small. She's 5'3". You know, I'm 6'1". I have to protect her.
Of course.
So I was like, nah, she's getting pushed around too much. So I got to get her out of this. So we started backtracking. We relocated maybe we moved like 30 feet. We were more to the back. We still had room. And then Travis, the timer went off. More people started flooding in. And we're already like 50 feet away. And it just more and more people started coming in. And I had to fight out again to get me and her out of there too. So that's when we finally went to the very back in the middle in the field. And yeah, and then the performance started going. And then more people started. We were still cramped in the back. For personal experience, I only seen one white dude that was unconscious that got lifted out, and then crowd surfed out. That was the only dude I saw. But I did hear a lot of screaming. I did hear a lot of shouting for help. It was pretty wild.
Do you think Travis could hear this from the stage, in your honest opinion? I know it's kind of tough. That's a tough question. If you're unsure, just, you know.
I want to maybe yes and no.
Now, what were the people like toward the front? It seems like you weren't toward the front. You stayed away from the front area. It seems like, correct?
No, yeah, because at Rolling Loud, the front gets real fucking hectic. Oh, sorry, it gets really.
No, that's
really
all right.
hectic.
Don't worry about it.
It gets really hectic.
So you learn from experience, and that's one thing, man. These festivals, if you've never been to a festival before, do your research, get some tips. One thing you got to know is you always got to know your surroundings and even the ground, because sometimes the terrain is really crazy. Like when you're walking, there's little ditches and stuff. You got to, and always have an exit strategy, you know, with these things. But could you see the raging from where you were?
There were people raging all around me, man. There was mosh pits near me in the back. there was mosh pits everywhere. Everywhere there was mosh pits, there could have been, but towards the front, it was just a pool of people. They couldn't move.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 24.
All right. I got a few years. I got about 10 years over you. Mosh pit. What exactly is a mosh pit to you? The circle where people were just running around in a circle and bumping each other?
Yeah, but it was
okay.
It got more.
Because I didn't see any videos of mosh pits there.
There was a few.
There were video of the pits. Okay, so that because I was having a hard time understanding this whole raging shit, because when I'd watch video, it was all video of footage where people were just with their camera phones and filming, and the ambulance, and people were at a standstill. So I was trying to understand where people.
That was.
Oh, go ahead, please.
No, yeah, that was way towards the front. There was absolutely no way you could.
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. It's easy to switch to Fi from the comfort of your home. Purchase a new phone or use the phone you have. Then set up your phone plan from home in just minutes. Only pay for the data you use with Google Fi's flexible plan. So when you're on
Sorry about that. Removed from up there at all.
So the victims, you would say, were all in the front area by the barricades right in front of the stage?
I would say for sure, yeah.
And so people were just pushing forward, you think, and that's what caused all this, where people were falling, and then unfortunately people just didn't realize they were stepping on people.
No, 100%, because like I was saying earlier, we weren't even that close when we first got there. We were like 40, 30 feet away. We thought we would be decent, where we were at, and then like I said, people just started swarming in all around us, and like I said, when we first at 30 feet, it was already like sardines. 30 minutes before. Like
you think they overbooked the event? Being someone that you've been to other shows, so you have some experience. You're not like a newbie. I want to know your opinion on that, please.
I don't think it was overbooked. I just think the way they set up the stage and the barricades and everything, like the bullpens, I think the way it was designed, because basically it was like one way in, to the front of the stage. So you had to basically fight hundreds of thousands of people just to get back out. You know what I'm saying? If you were deep in the front.
Now people are saying they can't. Yeah, you guys can hear me. Let me ask you this question. Yo, hit 1, 2, 3 if you hear the audio, guys. I think the audio is fine, but now this question is another question. If you feel comfortable answering it, that's fine. Do you feel Travis could have done something more to try to prevent something like this happening?
I would say yes, because okay, like at Travis shows, people pass out. That's just how it
happens a lot. I've done some research on that. It's like a common thing, right?
Yeah. People press up against too hard. People are jumping, So, at first, I can understand how he saw those people getting carried out, and he didn't think anything of it.
Like it's just like any other show, basically.
Probably, But what you said earlier, I would blame Live Nation. I do believe they didn't tell him to stop. Or possibly even he was too arrogant and didn't want to stop.
They didn't want to ruin the moment, you're saying, maybe?
Possibly. It was either the festival producers or it was even him. That's what I think.
Do you feel that he was ignoring the crowd and just going? Because I kept hearing so many people trying to get his attention. And like from chants to I've seen one footage of a guy, the young guy and a young girl trying to get the camera guy. I think it was
on the ladder. And
and it's just do you think that maybe they just really were just kind of just trying to just get through this shit?
What I mean, it's possible, but I also think the people that were running like the cameras and anything, they weren't gonna put their job at risk to listen to some
yeah, they
girl.
could have been like, these people are on drugs right here.
Yeah.
I deal with this all the time, man. They want to climb on my ladder, and I mean, I was seeing people jumping on the damn ambulance, dancing and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people were wilding out. You know, they were turned up for sure over there. Is there anything else weird that really stood out to you during the performance? Is there anything that stood out with the performance that you thought was unusual or strange?
Honestly, no. Besides the one unconscious guy I saw, and then I did like the girl screaming. I only heard that twice, but that's also probably because I was in the back.
Now, did you really know what was going on right away, or no?
No.
Being that you were in the back, you had no clue.
No, I did not find out until like 2:30 in the morning, whenever I was already back at where I was staying.
So you were just like at the show, had a blast, and just went home, and you're like, holy shit, all that just happened there?
No, yeah, 100%.
Wow, that's crazy. So we got to keep all this in perspective too, people. You know, for Travis too, right?
Yeah.
Or do you think Travis? But Travis got a different view of the show. You know, I just the one video where he's staring down. Did you see that video where he's elevated up and he's staring down, and there's the guy that they're moving, and he's just like, yeah, and he's just looking with like this dead face, and I was just like, so you didn't see any of that from where you were? You just watching the show, like,
well,
you didn't
before because I've seen that clip, and ever since like I found out what happened, I've just been looking up different videos and stuff, and because it's kind of trippy to be there and all that, go down and everything,
DJ, if you'd like to cam up, please cam up. All you gotta do is hit this button, and I'd love to hear what you have to say. You don't have to show your face, just call in and just click the link. All I ask is try to avoid any kind of profanity if you could. And please share this video. This type of information needs to get out there, because there actually is some positive information we got too in favor of Travis. This gentleman here was at the show. He didn't even know what that all this crap was going on at all. So he went home 2:30 in the morning and he hears about this. So we got to put that in perspective too. A lot of concert goers were there, and they didn't even realize this shit was going on. But one thing that really brings interest to me is how you said it was kind of eerie. You went there. It was kind of like spooky and eerie, a vibe, an aura.
Like I know it's played out to say it that way, but it literally like just I told my girlfriend, I was like, I feel like something's gonna happen. I said that's what I said. And yeah, I mean, from what a lot of people I've talked to, they say the same thing. Like, just it was a weird feeling, and it's true. It just was.
It could have been naturally from the stage and the atmosphere and all of that. It's just you're just used to it, You're just used to the vibe of what Travis is bringing. Because I'm trying to understand where did this vibe and this aura come from? Because we keep hearing so many people say the same thing you're saying. That as soon as they walked in, it felt like weird and eerie and spooky. That's interesting. And that you can't pinpoint not anything you've seen that could have started that feeling you had.
I mean, it could have been the merch line. That could have been it, but
You're on mute, Femo.
We're definitely going to stop that right there, but we will continue this live broadcast. If anyone would like to call in that actually was there, I'd love to hear more insight on the event for sure, because that's where we're going to get the truth. And I got to say, man, you know, we got to get this stuff out there. The only way that's going to happen is if people share these videos and hit the thumbs up button.
Yes.
This is the type of stuff YouTube don't want on here. So I'm looking at the likes. It's a little disappointing. If you guys want me to continue covering this story, you got to let me know by hitting that like button. Or else, you know, I'm going to move on to other stuff. Why is it not letting me see this article now? Okay, here's the article. Oh, shit. Thank you for your time reading. Get out of here. It's not letting me see that. All right, we'll move on from this article. Let's go to Twitter and just see what's going on Twitter. Travis Scott. I'm going to search Travis Scott on Twitter and see what's the latest on everything, since this is real time and everything like that. You got anything you'd like to say, Jones?
Yeah, man. I was I've been reading up on this in the last couple of days, and I've seen different articles, and one really struck me in the New York Post. It actually York Post that was actually posted in the last I think it was actually posted on the 7th, which was just yesterday. You know, and reading directly from that article at the New York Post, I check that from damn near every morning. Great source of news. It says that back in it says that Scott was charged over music festivals in Arkansas in 2017 and in Chicago in 2015 for whipping up hysteria and encouraging moshing that left security guards and concert goers injured at those concerts as well.
Pause right there, if you would. Encouraging moshing, that happens at all kinds of concerts, though, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to play both sides of the field. I am not here to roast Travis Scott. I want to make that clear. I know some of you are here for that. I am not. I got to play both sides of the field, or else I'm not doing my job. You know what I mean? As someone reporting this shit. I've been to plenty of concerts, you know, turn up, you know, even metal concerts. Yeah. Let's get that pit roaring, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's unfair that people are coming at him like that, in my personal opinion. But I respect your opinions, people. I really do. So, you know, you speak your mind. But I mean, people blaming him for getting the crowd live. It's a little weird to me. That's just my personal opinion. Keep going, please.
It said, you know, and then it went over, you know, the latest incidents that happened at NRG Park over the weekend. And then it goes on to state that in 2017, police did accuse Scott of inciting a riot during a show at the Walmart, Arkansas Music Pavilion, where several people were injured. He pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct, reportedly in a sweetheart deal with prosecutors to avoid serious charges. Weeks later, after that Arkansas concert, one of Scott's Manhattan concerts became so chaotic, one of the fans fell off a balcony and were left paralyzed.
I heard about that. Please continue. Is there more?
The plaintiff, Kyle Green, then 23, claimed that Scott made matters worse by ordering the security guards to drag the badly injured young man's limp body to the stage so the rapper could try and give him a ring as a consolation prize. Green stated that he was in a lot of pain. I just laid there and finally enabled.
Wait a minute. Rewind that about the ring.
Sir.
Rewind that.
Plaintiff Kyle Green. Kyle Green, the gentleman who was unfortunately injured at the Manhattan concert that was left injured and paralyzed, claims that Scott made matters worse by ordering his security guards to drag the badly injured young man's limp body to the stage so the rapper could give him a ring as a consolation prize.
And that's probably why when you seen in this news with this concert that just passed, when he said, "Don't touch him, don't touch him, don't touch him." Remember, he kept saying it very clear, "Don't touch him." It probably was because of that situation. Possibly.
Very true. Absolutely. Could be. It says in an interview, Green's lawyer told Rolling Stone that his client was devastated and furious over the most recent tragedy, you know, about families, as we all are. And then following that incident, Scott was also arrested and charged with disorderly conduct after a Lollapalooza performance in 2015 that lasted just 5 minutes before being shut down when dozens of fans were joined Scott on stage. It shows here the video from the Lollapalooza concert in 2015. Scott yelling, "Everyone in a green shirt, get the F back," referring to security separating the crowd and the stage and starting a chant of "We want rage." He's also quoted in telling GQ magazine in 2015 that he did not like it when his crowd just stands around. "I always want to make it feel like it's a WWF or some shit," Scott told GQ. Raging and having fun.
What he said right there. See, now, this is where you have to be careful what you say because they come back to haunt you.
Yes.
Because now, when they take this to court, they're going to pull that up if the lawyer's smart. And these lawyers are damn what probably better than me. You know what I'm saying? So, continue, my friend.
It just says Scott told GQ, raging and having fun and expressing good feelings is something I plan on doing and spreading across the globe. And then it continues to say crowd clashes are all part of Scott's shtick. According to hip hop critics, Travis Scott's whole aesthetic is about rebellion. Editor-in-chief of Hip Hop DX Trent Clark told the Associated Press, "It's not uncommon to see a lot of crowding and raging or complete wild behavior at a Travis Scott show." And that's the end of the article to New York Post. That was just posted yesterday there. So
thank you for that. That was fantastic,
absolutely.
By the way.
So in my opinion, the excessive partying, the excessiveness from the crowd that resulted in such tragedy over the weekend is something I wouldn't say to the impact that it had over the weekend, but something that he does try and get the crowd to energize up and be rowdy and ruckusy, I mean, that's just really, it's really tough, and they're going to bring that up for sure.
Dude, you say that you want the crowd to be on some we know what WWE is. We actually love wrestling here. I've interviewed some of your favorite WWE stars, AEW stars. So if you're a fan of wrestling and you're new to this channel, you just landed on a gold mine of gems. So watch all the interviews here. Dig into this channel. This is just for people that are new. This channel is based on entertainment. So hip hop, sports, music, all types of music, not even just hip hop. I just interviewed Charlie from Anthrax, who this band has sold over 4 million records. You know what I'm saying? I've interviewed all types of. I just interviewed what's his name, son from Metallica. We have, which is almost at 250,000 views. So I mean, this is a channel where it's a nice catering event where you have a lot of different things going on that you could pick off that table. You know what I mean? So make sure you come through here. We even do nerd shit like Funko Pops and stuff like that, just so people get an idea what this channel is. We did a video talking about Al Poe, who was one of the biggest kingpins in the world, and we digged into this. So this is a very interesting channel, I think, for you newbies here. Definitely subscribe, follow my social media in the description. And I have to pay every month for us to be able to put all this together, all these screenshots, the videos. So if you ever want to donate, that's where to donate up there, or we have the super chat, which goes a long way, because there actually, believe it or not, is a budget to this channel. So it's not me trying to make money off of this. It's just me trying to re-up on the bread I'm spending for the channel. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So if you love the channel, please donate. She says your channel was recommended to me. That's dope. I hope you subscribed. And I hope you have a good day. Look at that smile. What a smile, right?
Colgate smile. I
love it.
Beautiful.
Some people get smiles that make you happy. That's a smile. Right
yeah,
there.
Right. Miss Gomez. That's what's up.
Steve Redman says, "Are you?" Yes, 100%. 7:00 p.m. on my other channel, which is a way bigger channel, which is The Sneaker Addict. So if you like me, you may be new here, subscribe to the Sneaker Addict. We will have Jimmy the Saint on tonight. He will be showing his amazing collectibles, sports memorabilia that are autographed, amazing stuff, collectibles. If you're a nerd, then you want to you want to go there to the Sneaker Addict if you're a nerd. So if you like that nerd shit, go to the Sneaker Addict. My dentist, yeah, you got a good smile, girl. I will give you that with all due respect. Well, you know, in the VIP, I was fine until. Hey, if you'd like to cam up, I'd love to hear what you got to say. We're really looking for people that were there because you know these videos are telling, but at the same time, you know they can be deceiving. These videos, right? They can be extremely deceiving at times. So we always got to keep that in perspective too. As I said, I'm a fair man. Okay, I'm a fair man. I'm trying to just report this stuff and at the same time listen to you all and get different aspects of it all. There is a poll right now up. Should Drake be getting sued off this shit? I personally think he should not. I don't think it's right that Drake is getting sued. I think that Drake has been a victim of being at the wrong place at the right time. You know, as horrible as that sounds, right? That sounds pretty shitty. I apologize for that, but you guys get what I'm saying. What do you guys think of that? I want to see what the polls say. Let's go look at it right now because I'm not even on YouTube. I'm broadcasting off this website, StreamYard, which I was saying I have to pay monthly for. So 68%, 70% say no, he shouldn't. 30% say yes. Why should Drake be getting sued? If you would, please. Maybe you guys can open my mind and explain to me why Drake should be getting sued. Because I can't understand what Drake did at all. I watched video before coming on here of his performance. Because the only reason why I would say that is if there was like ambulances out there, right? Because the ambulance is a dead giveaway that something's wrong. Now, unless you look in the crowd, you're not going to see what's going on, right? I have been to shows where I've been on the stage, physically on the stage. So, I mean, there's videos of it. You can see it on YouTube. So, when I'm on the crowd, I'm not really focused on the crowd. Like, I'm just kind of, I'm looking forward, but I'm in kind of like a daze, and I'm looking at what's going on the stage. You know what I mean? So I understand that aspect of being on a stage, and I can't even imagine if I was performing, you know? Like Drake performing and going ham, pyro and shit. You know what I mean? And you have these bright lights that are bashing you in the face, too, at the same time. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's hot on that stage. You ever notice how come artists are sweating their balls off over there?
Oh, or the heat's got to be.
The ladies. You know why, right? Because of the lights. The lights are hot. I mean, it's a lot of lighting going on that damn stage. So, you know, Drake, he was invited as a guest. Okay, I watched 2 different views. I did not see the ambulance. This is a Photoshop image of just showed of the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't see this ambulance here. You know what I'm saying? That we're seeing in the corner. I don't think he's seen the ambulance. So the only way that he can know something was going on is if he actually looked into the crowd up close. But he's not going to be super intimate in the crowd. He's going to be he was just out there. If you watch the performance, the whole time he's just running around left to right, because he want, everyone to get to see him, right? So you'll see artists perform to the left, then go to the middle, then go to the right, then go to the middle. Unless you're a shitty performer, then you just stand in one place, There's no way of him knowing what was going on. Come on. So. That's not right, man. And I'm going to make it clear, I'm not a Drake fanboy. I own no Drake merchandise. Well, I own his Jordans, but let's be real. I bought them really because I love Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I thought the sneaker was nice. Just like I got Travis Scott Jordan right here. I didn't buy this. I didn't really buy this particularly because it's Travis Scott. I just thought this was a kick-ass shoe. I mean, glows in the dark. It got great suede on. I'm a big sneakerhead for people that are new here. And that's what I'm saying. I got another channel that's we're almost at 200,000 subscribers there. And I really have a goal of getting this channel to 100,000 subscribers. So please subscribe, share this. And you guys are like the DJ on this channel. Let me explain this. What I mean by that. You guys move me. I'm the crowd. You're the DJ. So when you want me to speak about something, all you got to do is tweet me, publicly tweet me, please. Don't slide in my DMs. It's unless that's to do with business, or we have that kind of relationship. Don't slide in my DMs. Just tweet me, and tell me, yo, please cover this story. Tag me into an article. And I will do my best to cover it. You guys are almost like the producers of the show. So really do your thing on that social media if there's anything you want me to talk about, because I am for the people. And my subscribers know that I love my viewers. The shoes are fire.
Right.
They are fire. Make sure you subscribe to the Sneaker Addict. We'll be live at 7:00 p.m. today. It's gonna be a great show.
Great show.
Ash says, because I see some new people, and oh my god, look at that cat. I always wanted a hairless cat too. It just seemed like such a weird looking cat. Travis, on the other hand, knew about everything and decided to go on. Even Kylie Jenner was sitting right there. The ambulance was deleted off her Instagram. Yes, there was a photo that she did post about that I hear was deleted on her stories, and she did say something in regards to not knowing anything was going on that they didn't know. But he acknowledged that the ambulance was there. We showed that video yesterday on the show. So that's look, they're doing whatever they can. And I did a video on those flames yesterday. How do you say her name?
Carlotta.
If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. You've got to watch yesterday's video here. You have got to. Do yourself that favor and watch it. Because I addressed that whole thing I went so deep with it, they removed my ads off the video. Like that's how really. And they tried to shut the video down, but I was able to edit out this one part and keep it moving. I'm fighting for y'all. I'm telling y'all, you guys don't understand. That's why I wish the likes would be up more. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They're not happy about what I'm doing here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. Let's see. Thank you. I do giveaways. I do giveaways a lot.
Yeah.
I do giveaways a lot. You're clearly new to the channel. So, and I actually do a giveaway every single month, to be honest with you.
Damn right.
Yeah. So you're welcome to the channel. You're clearly new. And I respect your opinion too. I want to make that clear. I'm not trying to come off as an ass. I have a New York accent, so even when I talk nice, I sound like an asshole sometimes. I apologize. I insult people, even if I say something nice sometimes. I can't help it. I wish I could remove my New York accent. I mean, some people like it. Some girls love my accent. They think they love it, But I hate my New York accent. Ethan, how do you say this name? Ethel, right?
Okay. Yes.
All right. I hate butchering names. I'm so bad with names. Unless you're, got a name like Marcus or Steve or something like that, or Jennifer or something. I'm horrible with it. I apologize. It's crazy because you knew something was going to happen eventually. The hypebeast community mixing in with the new rage rap thing. Yeah. Look, crazy. Dude, we talked about this yesterday too on the Sneaker Addict show, which we dug into this and we actually interviewed two people, and I gave you guys a pretty long ass snippet. When I was 20, it was really corny to come off as a groupie, to come off as like a fanboy. When you're in your 20s, I'm older now. I am older now. I don't care, like, if I come off that way now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll say, like, I love this band. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still not going to be and running and doing all this stuff like that, right? But when I was like 24, 25, 18. I wasn't like that. I played the cut. You know, I thought that was like a corny look, you know, to act that way.
Yeah.
Like, but this generation, and I'm not going to say all of this generation because I'm not going to disrespect this generation like that. But a lot of this generation is weird. It used to be really whack and lame to be like a druggie or a junkie, you know. Now they brag about it, taking pills, doing that. We used to look down at y'all back in like in my 20s, in my teenage years. Those were the lames. You taking pills? You were a freaking junkie. You know what I mean? You're a loser. Now, that's cool. That's the corny.
Times
People doing all kinds of hardcore shit, and that's looked at as being cool. Like that's lame, B. Like if you taking pills, like that's junkie shit. Like I can understand twisting one up. You know what I mean?
Right.
You want to roll one up? Let's go. But I'm talking about, but you out here popping things and doing the yips. You know what I mean? You're on some junkie shit. Smoke. You know what I mean? You're a junkie, B. That is weird, bro. Like that shit shouldn't be honored. It should be looked down upon. You know what I mean? And then the
I missed that phase
stuff of like the groupie shit and the hypey stuff and the fanboyism and the sheepism and following. Because think about it, there's some real sheepism going on here. I don't even know if that's an effing word. I think I made that up. I mean, make t-shirts. Don't be stop sheepism. You know what I mean? Think about what does a herd of sheep do? They move forward, right? That's what messed up the whole show.
The whole thing.
So a lot of people blaming Travis Scott. Who the effing sheeps out here pushing forward? Those are you need to blame. The people that aren't their own individuals, you know?
Some wild ass sheep.
Right. He said, I'm old. I went to Motley Crue, Def Leppard, NWA, and they had pushing and falling and turned the music off and left the lights on and kept control. Yes. 100%, bro. And as I was saying earlier, I looked some up. There was a crazy incident with the Who. And 11 people were, you know, unfortunate things happened.
Right here in Cincinnati is where that happened.
Hey, can I call you Ange? I feel like I know you. You know, like all that stuff, like that's loser activity. You know what I mean?
Super.
I mean, the Mollies I could understand a little bit, but when they're taking pain pills and all of that, that shit is weird.
It's a whole new world now.
That's weird. Like that's cool, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not
when did that become
cool?
cool?
The Mollies, but I'm just saying, you young, you know, I'm not saying to do that. That shit, I mean, people have died off that shit. You know what I mean? But when they're out here, it's weird. Like it's like a loser mentality, right?
Yeah, and I don't see how you can enjoy things.
You know, it's like loser mentality. When you're not being your own individual, like, then what are you being?
Whack.
Yeah, that's whack, B. Like,
it's whack.
And I always say this, like one thing that I always tell, because I have kids, I always tell my kids this because I wish that someone told me this, and I tell everyone that I know that I may have a few years over. You know, when you live, if you're young, if you're a teenager. I know when a lot of people when they're teenagers is always focused on like impressing people and fitting in and being cool, right? But you're never free until you stop worrying about what other people think about yourself. And I always say that.
Facts.
And I wish that that was embedded into my head when I was younger. You know,
don't you?
Because I'm not saying I was out here just trying to impress everyone, but you know, at times, let's be real, a lot of us try to, you know, fit in, right?
Absolutely.
When you're young, even a little bit, right? So like this new generation where you're seeing all this type of stuff going on, the pushing, the shoving, I mean, how close do you need to get to Travis Scott? Were you trying to smell him, lick his sweat off his balls or something? Like, what are you like my man, my girl?
Shock. Yeah, you know, the one of the things that it's just crazy, you know, like you know, to get that close. I would think to sit back in the cut at a festival like that, you would be able to maybe enjoy it more. You'd be able to see it all, take it all in, you know, enjoy it a whole lot more. Super super intriguing to think, what motivates you to run all the way forward
Peep
like
this,
that.
peep this, bro. I went to that festival, that 4-day festival, right?
Mm-hmm.
You watch all my shit, bro. You part of the team, B. Did you notice on my footage? Peep this. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying. During my vlogs, I was either so close to the stage where I literally could dap the artist because I was backstage. So I was either on the side of the stage. If I wasn't on the side of the stage in the footage, was I not far away from the stage? Cypress Hill.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't backstage right away to Cypress Hill because I was waiting for something. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get the green light to go backstage. I was far away from the stage. Did you notice
stood back
that?
in the cut? Yes, you were.
I
Yes,
was
you
back
were.
in the cut. When Rob Zombie was on, I was right there.
On the side joint.
I could hit the effing stage.
Yes, you could.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that shit. Anytime you see me close to the stage, it's because I'm backstage or I'm onto the side backstage or something like that. I'm always in the cut. Cypress Hill, if you look at the footage, Cypress Hill, and even Anthrax. And I was backstage with Anthrax, but when they performed, I wanted to enjoy the show. I was pretty far away from the stage. And you notice guys.
And during a couple of those vlogs that you did, you see a couple of the mosh pits at a rock concert, and even when people would fall, they get picked right back up. It was a totally different vibe.
But totally with the interviews that when we talked to the people, and we had those other interviews courtesy of, I think it was I have it in the description. I apologize. Look, they said they couldn't even move their arms.
Yeah.
They were like this, like a pencil.
Yeah.
Like some effing sardines. Sardinia.
Yeah, that's scary. Sardinias. Yeah. That's crazy.
So if you couldn't even move your arms. Yeah.
Heaven forbid you're any kind of claustrophobic or anything like that. It was just
it's just crazy. That.
I saw that. Wifey showed me that last night.
I was like, dude, that's a case of maybe they couldn't find the babysitter. Oh, we can't miss the Travis Scott show.
Up on the shoulders.
Or it could have been, I got to take my kid to later on. He'll be able to say he's seen Travis Scott live. Some people love him. People idolize this guy. Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. I think his music is not that great.
I know one song.
There's just not a lot of the same. Auto-tune heavy. Yo, I'm going to make an album just singing auto-tunes.
I thought auto-tune was dead. I thought it was.
There's people are infatuated with him, and I'm not being a hater. If you like him, then fine. But I mean, I can understand why people are so into Kanye West. His music is dope. He's fire. To me, he is. This guy, I can't name more than like 6 songs that I absolutely like love.
One.
People love Jay-Z, even to me, J. Cole is like light years ahead of this guy. Kendrick Lamar, light years ahead of this guy. I don't understand the why people are so obsessed with Travis Scott.
I think it's the whole. Me personally, I think it's the whole persona, the whole vibe he gives off, and everything.
His image.
Yes, that's it.
People think he's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, damn, this motherfucker cool. I want to be like
Got
Travis
big time
Scott.
sponsors.
Not me,
too.
but people are like that. I want to be like Travis Scott. I don't even think he looked cool to me. Like you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like I look at him, he look like a junkie to me, B. He looked like one of these kids. These kids are junkies. A lot of these cats,
Everybody wants to be Pookie.
I mean, I'm not saying he doing it, but I'm just saying he looked like a damn junkie to me, man. He looked like he need a damn hand. He needs some food, Drake look all healthy and shit.
He does. He got some meat on him, but lifting weights, does sports and stuff. Travis.
I feel bad for Drake, man. But Drake laughing about this shit, man.
It's one of those things where he's guilty by association is why they're putting him in that.
Yeah. I look at him and I don't even see a star. But people, I know I sound nuts right now. There's so many because a lot of people idolize him. I don't see a star when I look at him. Like, I don't. I see J. Cole, I'm like, this motherfucker, a star, you know? Kendrick Lamar, star, with both hands up, star. Yeah. This guy, I think he's just a whole lot of fire and, you know, the stage and the mountains and the fucking devil looking shit going around, and people are like, yo, this is cool. You know what I mean? This shit is cool. Right. Like back in the days, they had like Ozzy Osbourne, and then they had like Marilyn Manson. But I mean, Ozzy Osbourne, I love Ozzy Osbourne. If you never listen to Ozzy, I was blessed to have people older than me who played Ozzy. Mm-hmm. So I got to listen to Ozzy when I was super young, and I couldn't believe how amazing his music is. If you listen to the lyrics, he's really not really singing about worshiping no devil or no shit. This guy's shit is worse than Ozzy's stuff. To be honest with you. And Ozzy Osbourne makes amazing music. And once again, man, I was just so blessed to have like a next door neighbor that was older than me that would play guitar and play these songs and you know, you ever give Ozzy Osbourne a chance. Listen to his first album, but his imagery was crazy, bro. His imagery is nuts. What is this right here? Let's listen to this. What they won't show you.
Hold on, don't touch him, Everybody just back up. Security, somebody help jump in real quick. Keep going. Just keep it this way. Somebody jump in. Come on. Security, get in there. Let's get in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've been through this, and then you see that he's staring at the poor kid,
serenading.
Serenading him. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why I don't like. That's why I can't F with him, B.
That's one of the parts.
Evil dude, bro. I'm sorry,
disturbing.
You're an evil dude to me, bro.
Agreed.
Yeah, Drake, man. Drizzy Drake gonna be all right. Yeah. Donna, I see you. Yeah. I wish I had auto tune. Baby, I serenade you right now, but you live and well, and I'm happy for you, baby girl. Yeah.
Keep the music going. Turn it down.
Keep the music on. Keep it light.
Yeah, right.
So why don't you say turn the effing lights on and let this guy clearly comatose? I swear, hit the damn thumbs up on. We have 50 people in here. Hit the thumbs up on if y'all want us to stay rocking nonstop.
Please.
We've been covering this shit. Well, I've been covering this.
All weekend.
Jones been on a vacation, which is fine. He deserves it. Life is short.
It is. It is. You know, Delz, you mentioned and I'm just gonna touch this for like 10 seconds. You mentioned that Who concert.
Talk about as long as it's this topic. Let's go.
Yeah, well, you mentioned that Who concert that happened in 1979.
Oh,
that happened right here. Well, it happened right here in Cincinnati. It happened right here in Cincinnati at River.
Please, let's go there.
It happened at Riverfront Coliseum down here in Cincinnati, Ohio in 1979. Wifey's parents were actually at that concert. Her dad and her mom was one of their first dates.
Stop playing.
No, I swear. I can.
A lot of people weren't even born then. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was one of her parents' first like dates, and they described the scene as absolutely horrific. And still, her dad still remembers hearing those folks. And it you know, I don't want to go into super, scary details and stuff like that. But her dad still remembers hearing those people inside that building that was trapped. The outside doors were locked, and people were stampeded. And that is brought up every year on that date. It is a big deal here in Cincinnati, Ohio, that people bring up the Who concert that happened at a Riverfront Coliseum in 1979. And I saw the person in the chat mention that, they've been to Motley Crue concerts and Def Leppard and stuff like that. And after something like that happens, a tragic event like the Who happened in 1979 here in Cincinnati, Ohio, it really leaves a really lasting impression, and people try to rectify that for concerts moving forward. So that's why, in the 80s and even in the 90s, there were those restrictions, those rules in place. So an incident such as the horrific incident that happened with the Who concert in 79 in Cincinnati didn't happen anymore. And I believe that something like this, you know, any concert you go to here in the near future and moving forward, there will be precautions and there will be those steps taken to make sure that something like this doesn't happen again. This was horrific and really, you know, it's going to leave a lasting impression anytime you think of, you know, Travis Scott. For a while there, when you thought of the Who, at least for the people here in Cincinnati, Ohio, that's exactly what they think of. And it was a real tragic event. And hopefully moving forward, you know, people learn from this, you know, the promoters, Travis Scott even, or anyone that attended that concert, really learn and take the measure, really learn from this and moving forward, correct this so that something like this does not happen.
Oh, yeah, there was also this Great White. Wasn't the Great White concert some sort of pyro accident, though? It was a little bit different from my understanding.
Something like that.
I remember hearing about that story, too, because I was looking up different stories this morning. That's why I mentioned the Who show.
Yeah,
and I was looking up other tragic stuff, and I've mentioned it a dozen times. Yeah, she's confirming it too, that concept. But that had an accident to do with pyro, I think, in a small venue. And this is not factual. I got to make this clear for my own safety of, you know, everything. But I think they were lighting up pyro in a little joint, like a small, you know, one of them little venues, you know. You know, I mentioned it a bunch of times. I was just mentioning with Guns N' Roses and Metallica back in the days. They did a tour, and this is when they were like the biggest bands in the world, and they went on tour together, right? It was huge, monstrous. You know what I'm saying? It was like the biggest thing in the world, right? And freaking, there was a pyro accident where they had flames shooting up, kind of like what we seen with those 8 flames. There was like a few flames shooting up. And it hit James Hetfield, who was the guitarist / singer. He got severely burned. They had to stop the show early. Now, in freak accidents like that, situations like that, in show business, what you're supposed to do is the band that plays next is supposed to do a longer set. Instead, they actually did a shorter set. And Axl Rose just threw the mic down and said, "Good night," bang, and left.
God.
And it was an outrage, and it caused rioting, and it was craziness. And I think of that, and then I think of like people that say they should just shut the show down. People in the back, if you guys didn't catch the show from the beginning, watch it or watch the full interview with a gentleman that was actually at the show. Reuben, his name was, from my understanding. He said that he was in the back and he didn't even know anything was going on. It's at least in an ambulance. And he still didn't realize how severe the situation was until he got home hours later, like 2-3 hours later. So, you know, a lot of people would have been pissed off. They just stopped the show because they had no clue what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? But if it was handled properly, and Travis was saying, did shut the show down and say, listen, we've got multiple injuries. We have got to shut this down. It still could have caused a riot because let's be real, man. A lot of people don't care about people no more. A lot of people are like, I don't give a shit. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to rage, as y'all say. Rage. Dumbasses. What you raging? Hit the thumbs up button, man. If you think these people because it's the people at the show that cause a lot of the stupidity, man.
Yeah, man. And when you said that, if he at this particular event,
let me give you an example too. I want to give an example because it just crossed my head. I apologize. I'm not wired right. If you're new to this channel, I'm not wired right. You know what I'm saying? I've got a few things off with me. So like I'll forget something and then maybe I'll remember it. And if I don't talk about right then and there, then I'll forget about it. DJ AM passed away, right? I had tickets through the radio station that I was working for, right? To go meet them. It was a tour. It was DJ. It wasn't a DJ AM show, but Travis Barker was performing with Blink 182. So it was Blink 182, Taking Back Sunday, and Weezer closing it out, right? So the news breaks about DJ AM passing away. Of course, Travis Scott's gone. That's his boy. We literally seen the tour bus drive away while we were there to go to the show, right? Weezer performed for like 2.5 effing hours, playing Lady Gaga songs, doing covers of Metallica, doing covers of all types of pop music just to entertain the crowd longer so they could get their money's worth. That is what it's just a known thing in show business. If something happens, the band isn't supposed to can't get there. Excuse my, I'm saying it all screwed up. If something happens like an emergency or something like that, and the show goes on, the person closing it out doesn't have to, but should perform longer. You know what I'm saying? To back up their comrades. You know what I'm saying? The people that they're on tour with. And that is an example. That's what I'm trying to just show y'all an example. Like the more efforts that Weezer, they were doing they were just covering songs. You know what I'm saying? They were playing so much material, they ran out of shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, like if they didn't do that, who knows? There may have been a riot there. And that's what I'm saying. Like with this whole thing here, there's so many people there. If he stopped the show, there could have been a riot. There really could have been a riot if they ended the show early, because so many people did not know what was going on. A lot of people did not know the tragedy that happened until hours after. And this is factual because we've interviewed people.
You did.
And people 100% are so desensitized by everything.
Super.
They 100% are. They just are like, because we're used to all this nasty stuff going on. I'm desensitized by certain stuff now, you know?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. It's almost like
I mean, like you hear about horrible stuff. The first time you hear about some crazy that we've been seeing in the past 10 years, you know, it was devastating. But now you're kind of used to it. You're like, it's still sad as all hell.
Oh, it's
like,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's upsetting, but you're kind of used to it now. 67% says that Drake should not be getting sued. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I completely concur with that. There's no way.
Yeah.
But like you said, man, if that had stopped, it's just really it's really disturbing, this whole thing. And you know, I'm
give me a couple of minutes. Keep talking about this.
Very interested to see how this whole thing turns out, you know, especially with it just now happening. You know, and everything that's going on, you know, the weeks coming up in the next few weeks or so, we're going to see exactly how this all plays out, you know, the legalities, what exactly comes about it, you know, and will there be, you know, another ASTROWORLD, you know, and it's just really a you know, slippery, bad slope that happened over the weekend, and I feel bad for everybody that was there. But do you guys, you know, there was other performers there, and I only see, I've only heard of Drake's name being you know, dragged into this lawsuit. Do you guys think that, you know, chat, speak to us, do you guys think that there will be, you know, the other performers that were there? You know, I've heard Master P's name. I forgot the other gentleman there, the other performing artists there. Do you think their names will be brought into this as well, since they were at there, or just Drake's? Personally, like you said, I agree with like Delz said, I agree with him. I don't think Drake and the rest of you folks in the chat, I don't think his name should be brought into this. And I'm super interested to see over the next couple of weeks and the months after this, how this will be handled. You know, by Travis Scott, by Live Nation. It's really quite frightening. And to think that something like this could happen just after a good time, it's supposed to be a 2-day event, is really sad and really disturbing and alarming. It should definitely open your eyes to attending festivals like this. You know, anybody, whether, you know, you're bringing, you know, you're dropping off your children, or you know, you're going, or anybody you know is going. So make sure that those folks are aware, and, you know, aware of their surroundings and aware of exactly what they're getting into. Not every concert is like this, not every concert at all. But when you're going to a festival like this, and things do have the potential to get rowdy, you know, to get out of hand, you definitely want to have a plan, and definitely want to be aware of your surroundings, like Delz and, like, you know, folks have been stating throughout the last couple of days covering this information. It's really really different. You know, something like this hasn't happened, you know, in a while. And in today's day and age, it's really just, you know, you almost, you don't want to say you become used to it, but it's almost numbing when you see something like this happen time And if it does continue to happen, it's just going to be like, what the heck? It's really just, you know, getting old and privileged. Exactly, Angelica. I see that. I definitely see that. They're going after everyone involved. Okay, Sean, totally understand that too. And then, you know, with everything that's going on, I think what do you guys think about like the Travis merch, you know, and everything like that with the Nike? Do you think there'll be any repercussions with Nike from this at all? You know, him losing. That's what I wanted to ask you, Delz, and I've been wanting to ask you that this morning.
Oh, please,
do you think
please.
his sponsorships? Do you think any of them will take a dip?
Who are his sponsors?
Well, like, how about Jordan Brand, for instance? Do you think let's just start with that? That's one of the mega ones. Do you think that will take any kind of a dip, or do you think that they'll lay back?
Nah, they're not getting rid of him.
Yeah.
Nah, because dude, like, look, I'm trying to think. I gotta think before I speak on this.
Right. That's what I've been wanting to do, is try to watch my words and think.
No, because this ain't something that you could just blabber about. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, how about this? Better question. Better question.
No. I want to answer the question.
Okay.
I think the way that the situation occurred, I think that unless something happens where he's actually like, where he's actually guilty of something or loses, or you know, is sued and it goes to court and you know he loses, then yeah, it's gonna happen. But aren't you innocent until proven guilty?
Agree. Yes, sir.
So
Absolutely.
Could they just let him go? I don't think so. Yo, Yippee, thank you, man. I thought people don't love me here. They already took my ads off the channel. Thank you. And yesterday's video. Send them donos. Cash App, PayPal, and write something so I know, because you didn't write shit. You just have your government name, which you wrote Cash App, so I know it's you, because that's the first one I got of the day. Let's hear Jones sing. What song does Jay-Z have that makes you really think?
I do anything. Yes, I do. Anything for you.
Sing it again.
I do anything. Yes, I do. Anything for you. Right. And that's a Grammy. I'm pretty sure. That's a Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my.
Yo, that was incredible. Sing it again. Boom, boom, boom. What's good? What's good, Yippee, for the Cash App. Thank you so much, brother. Keep them donos coming. These guys ain't trying to make me let me live, man. They taking all my ads away because of this. Amanda says, I've been following this story. I'm convinced it was some sort of ritual. Amanda, we did a video yesterday on it. I don't want to dig into that too much because they tried to like remove the vid and it was like insanity yesterday for me to even get the vid back up. But Amanda, I would absolutely love for you to watch yesterday's video because you will love it. You will love it because I dig so deep into that. Please share these videos. Please share these videos because we have to get them out there. They are not, they will be hidden. They do not want this kind of information out there, this kind of talk out there. You know what I mean by that.
Hey, Delz, another question on my on the shoes. The part B of that question is, and I'm super interested to know your opinion. Anyone else is in the chat. He does have a pair of Air Maxes that are slated to release in a little over a month.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, Jones.
Okay.
With these. And what do you want to know? You want to know, are you guys still interested in them? Is that the question?
No. My question is, do you think that the Air Maxes that are slated to release on December the 16th or December the 12th, do you think
you're talking about the Air Max, not those trainers. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Correct. Yes, sir. Do you think that those Air Maxes that are supposed to release
will get pushed back?
Yes, sir.
No, they're gonna go. They're gonna be on. They're gonna sell, and this is all gonna get swept under the rug. This is a business, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's product made. It needs to be sold, or else money will be lost. Business is business. I know that sounds really grim, but that's just the way this world works, guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, winners, losers of all ages. That's just the way the world works, man. Come on, cash rules everything around me.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I just think
you see these lights here? You see that those red lights and the ring light? I gotta pay electricity for all this shit. You know what I'm saying? If I don't got money, I can't pay for this. I just had to buy a $1,500 computer last week because my damn computer broke. I can't stream without a computer. You know what I mean?
So I see what you're saying.
Businesses can't go on without selling their products. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
yeah.
Dude, the truth hurts, bro.
It does.
I know some of you are like, no, how could they? Damn them. They're a business. They have to make their money. They gotta make their money. There you go. I was look at this. I love it. I love it.
Angie's all over it.
Angie's all over it. Shout out to Ange.
Yeah.
They never lied. They got private schools to pay. That's right.
Damn right.
People got to make money. We all got to make money. All of us do. Killerma got to make money. You know what I mean? No name misfits. You know, everyone. This lovely lady got to get her money. Everyone got to get their damn money. Blazing Guns. We all got to get their money. So can you imagine if you're a company and you made all of these sneakers that were made 6 months ago? They got to be sold. They got to be sold, or that's a big loss.
Yep,
well, probably not, because they didn't make a lot of pairs of them. We gotta get our bread. And for people like, oh, well, that ain't right. That ain't right. Okay, well, put yourself in the damn position of them, right? Let's say freaking, since Angie, I'll call you Angie. I like saying Angie. It's just, it reminds me of Power, the TV show Power, with Angie over there. Angie. So, Angie, right? She's making a I don't know, a beauty product or something like that. She has a makeup thing she got, right? And then something happens, right? Where shit hits the fan, right? She made all that product. Was she gonna just catch that L? No, she gotta sell that shit. She put all that money into it.
Okay.
DB Cooper, makes a product and with Jones, and then Jones does some shitty stuff. You think he ain't gonna sell it unless Jones is doing some really there's a thin line with this situation. It's not like Travis went down there and just started freaking doing Van Damme moves and just taking people out.
Right.
He's just performing. You know what I mean? He's performing. So there's a thin line. I know a lot of you are like, he could have done more, but he didn't do that to the people. The people did that to them. Let's be real, guys. The people did that to themselves. You know what I mean? And prices have remained steady. Yes, I've looked at it this morning about that on the resale tip.
Yeah.
You know, he still he got you got ESPN shit. He still has a great fan base. People love him. People are defending the shit out of him. The people that are open-minded about this are people with morals that may be huge fans of him, and people that are not huge fans of him, but they, and then there's people that don't know him. There's people that are that lightly listen to him, casual listeners. They listen to the top 40 shit he got out, right?
There you go.
So, and that's where you sit in. You're more of a casual listener.
Absolutely, yes, I am. Yeah, of his, absolutely.
Yes, guys, let's get those likes up, please, guys. You're breaking my heart right now.
I'm a fan of Travis's the merchandise and the things, the shoes more or less. But as far as his music and things, that's just not for me, really, man. You know what I mean? It really isn't.
Yeah. So Nike is not. I would be absolutely shocked if they did that, and for what? At the end of the day, his job was to perform. It wasn't to be security. It wasn't to be Superman, Batman,
Right.
I'm not trying to be insensitive. My problem with Travis Scott is the way he handled it.
Yeah, you said that.
Okay, but look, no one's perfect too. Not everyone knows how to handle shit too. I know everyone knows someone in their life that can't handle nothing properly. Right?
Yeah.
I know people that can't handle shit properly at all. You know what I mean?
myself. Yeah.
So
yeah, it's crazy.
Doesn't mean you stop rocking with them. You just know they can't handle shit. You know what I mean? Like the thing that I don't like about him is I think he's kind of spooky.
Yeah, he's certainly.
Yeah,
that was scary, man. That was
that shit was like horror stuff, bro. I'm really like,
give me the hibby jibbies. Like,
doggy, it looked like he was literally standing like this. I gotta stand for this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looked like the and I don't mean to be insensitive, but he looked like he's singing like this, yeah, and just staring with a dead face. Like, I'm like, dog, like, my man, like, what the hell is wrong with you, bro? How do you not, like, right then and there say, yo, turn all the lights on, spread some room for this?
Right
crowd surfing the guy to the... Are you kidding me?
That could hurt.
Everyone... Yo, think about these people that are touching that body. Like, and the truth of the matter is, and this is something that I've been wanting to say, but it's taking me 1 hour and 36 minutes to get to. There's going to be I think there will be like a class act lawsuit for everyone that was at the concert.
Really? For everyone?
Because because it was traumatizing for people that were around that. And they didn't stop the show. And he said he wants his shows to be like a WWE event. Yep. See now I'm on my lawyer shit where I'm going to keep bringing that up.
That was
the worst thing he could have ever said in that article. We don't remember what article we credited with that, but Jones read it earlier.
New York Post.
New York Post. Are you sure? Or was it GQ?
100% sure.
Okay.
GQ. New York Post quoted his article from GQ. You're absolutely right.
I just want to get the facts here because it's very important we get that going in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. This whole thing is such a tragic event and so devastating to the folks that actually attended there that it's just really really alarming, and really the whole thing is just really mind-boggling to think about. And my prayers, my heart and prayers go out to everybody that attended that and everybody that was scarred by that. The emotions have got to be running wild. And it's gonna leave a long-lasting impression. But fans are so die hard for people. Fans are really, really so die hard. It's crazy.
I want to put that as a poll. That's interesting. I just want to entertain this and put this as a poll.
Yeah.
Because that's an interesting thing to mention right there.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Let me set up a new poll. That could be a whole nother video.
Yeah, he's definitely. It's definitely something up, man. I don't know. I can't call it. It's some wild stuff.
I'm just so. I mean, they already took the ads off of this. Hopefully, I went to see if they'll give it back. But I mean, regardless, I'm gonna speak about this stuff. I mean, they already took it off yesterday. So, but I'm like, yo, I got to cover this. I don't care. At this point, I got to cover this shit. So there's a new poll up. Does Travis Scott think he is a cult leader? That was inspired by Mo Kicks right there. Hit the vote on that. We'll follow that up at the end of this show. Damn, what Drake, man. Drake got pulled into this shit, bro.
And he's
Kanye somewhere.
He is. Kanye laughing his ass. He is. Yeah. Can I ask that? Let me ask this. That's a question I thought about when I was reading this morning's hip hop news and everything, and even last night. Do you think that his collaborations, like his songs where he's featured artists on other records and everything, stuff that hasn't been released yet, do you think it won't be put on the CDs or maybe added as a bonus track or something on anybody's music?
People are gonna be playing. Dog, his career is far from over. He's good, bro. I'm telling you.
Think it may be like a pause. Well, maybe not even like a pause where he like falls back a little bit and then pops back up, maybe over the summer or something.
Yeah, he's gonna be all right, man. He's gonna be all right, man. As I said, there's a thin line. It's all about the fans if they're actually disappointed enough to not mess with him or not listen to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as I said, he performed the show. His job was to do the show, right? His job, Jones, was not to be, his job is not even to be a role model. See, people got to understand that too. When you're a performer, you choose what you want. I could come on this show and be a piece of shit, right? Show no morals, say nothing but shock value stuff all day. And I probably would. That's probably why I don't have 100 likes on this video yet, because people ain't sharing this clearly, because I'm not saying negative stuff. But imagine if I just did the whole video saying, hell yeah, man, you know, like I love what Travis did, man. You know, just said some crazy shock value shit. I can't even make it up because I'm not even that type of person. You know what I mean? That's when you get the views up. People like negative shit, bro. His career gonna be bigger than ever off this. The whole thing. People are infatuated with the whole ritual thing. People are into that shit too, bro. People are into that. People love really that shit. Yep. People are fans of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that whole
takeover. I take over.
No doubt, man. You know, this whole thing is just, we're gonna really see what happens here in the next you know, especially over the next month or so. You know, I really, you know, let me ask the chat, and I see you guys. Make sure you guys take advantage of that poll that's up there that Delz just put up. But let me ask you, do you guys think that over the next couple of weeks, or you know, over the next month or anything, that everything will be swept under the rug, or that this will be something that continues to you know, hover over Travis, you know, hover over him, or something that people will look at and remember? Or will this just be, you know, something that Travis continues to go? I mean, he does have a concert. I heard it was canceled next week in Las Vegas. Do you think that everything will continue to go as is, and his fans won't, you know, his fans will continue to follow as strongly as they are? Or do you think that he'll lose fans from this? Please, chat, let us know, please. You know, please. Do you think that he'll continue to go, everything? Or do you think that he will lose fans over this? You know? Please let us know that in the chat. And salute to everybody rocking: Carletta, Angelica, Matthew. I see you in there. Sean, what's cracking? Mo Kicks, good morning. Everybody tuned in. You know what time it is. Mr. DB Cooper. This is the Delz Show. Delz been putting in overtime covering this event since it happened. Big ups to him and everybody going here. It's getting too over the top, I feel. Okay, Jesus, I see that. He does deserve his fans if he treats them that way. Okay, I see you, Matthew. Decent comment there on that. You know, and especially considering that this was on, and that, you know, the concert next week, this weekend in Las Vegas is canceled. I'm super interested myself to see how this proceeds over the next month and in the coming months, of how this is going to be handled and rectified by the Travis Scott and his team of people. Angelica stated that it'll be interesting to see how these lawsuits play, and they definitely have to show. Yeah, I agree with that 100% with the negatives. But Jesus states it, but he does have to compensate and pay for the expenses. I would think so as well, that there is some compensation. There is going to be something taken care of for the families that did, you know, suffer, that are suffering from this loss and from this tragic event. Just a few days away. Exactly. And make sure y'all smack this like button and share this content if you're enjoying this. Delz has been putting in the work, you know, over the weekend, covering this so that everybody does know the ins and outs and everything. Please make sure you share this on your favorite social media platform. Hit the thumbs up. It does help making sure that this content does get out there to folks that may not necessarily know that it is being provided to you by DJ Delz here on the Delz Show. You know, and then moving forward, you know, what's the next steps? You know, looking over at that eerie scene, looking at everything and looking at everything that's being uncovered. You know, do you think that concerts in general now when you go to a concert, you think there's going to be extra steps and extra measures put on by folks, by different artists, so that something like this doesn't take place again. You know, after things that happened, unfortunate events that happened, like I stated about the Who concert that happened in Cincinnati in 1979. Do you think that this kind of, incident, this event that happened, do you think that that'll, make sure that Live Nation will change up festivals, because they are the main sponsors, the ones who put on this show? Do you think that they will make sure that there are always extra security, that there is no enticing of getting the crowd amped up and things? Do you think there'll be extra security measures, things like that? What do you guys think? Angie says, concert rules will definitely change moving forward. Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments after the show how things will change, moving forward for not just, concerts, but shows, entertainment values, any of the festivals being put on that we all love to attend. How will this change all of that moving forward? Please let us know and keep that going. Well, and the whole Drake thing, I see everybody's comment, and I've seen the poll that Delz put up. Drake was there. Drake was invited there to be a guest at the concert. So him being in trouble isn't necessarily, I think that's going to be like just going to blow over. But the main concern is here the victims and everything that happened, and that definitely has to show some.
That's what I'm saying. Drake didn't do shit. That's what Drake did. Nothing, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Crystal.
Yeah, I had to take that phone call. I've been waiting for that phone call all morning. It's important. So.
And Delz, let me ask you.
We got to handle business, man. I'm waiting for that fucking phone call. So.
Do you think this will change concerts and festivals moving forward?
No.
How they handle any event?
No, because concerts are handled fine. It's just this one. And other ones in the past, which is Once in a Blue Moon.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, I just went to a huge show. It's just as big, if not bigger than this show. It's probably bigger.
And it was handled totally
and it ran smooth.
Yeah, real smooth.
I mean, it didn't run smooth. It was a shit show, to be honest with you. But comparing to this now, that was like the perfect show you could ever be in your life compared to this. This was a concert from hell, right? Yeah. That's what they say, concert from hell. That's what everyone's calling it, concert from hell.
Damn. Could have been. Wow. That's just really, really, really eye-opening to me, man. Really tragic and really eye-opening.
It's a thumbs up button, please, guys. Once again, if you are walking in, we need them likes up. The likes ain't up, then this show gets hidden.
I've only been to a few festival concerts like this. Just a couple, like two.
That's a dope hat, by the way. What's that? Hieroglyphic?
Thanks. Actually, it's a reversible. It's green on one side.
Yeah, but is that Hieroglyphics, the rap crew?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Did you know that?
Oh, you didn't know. You didn't even know.
No, I didn't know. Compliments to Ali Frazier.
Wow. Oh, yeah, that's definitely hieroglyphics. You didn't even know what that hat was.
No, I did not.
Yeah, that's Hieroglyphics. 93 to infinity.
Oh, really? What? That makes me love it.
Dope ass hat he sent you. That's a fire ass hat, by the way.
Yeah, he told me. I liked it. I liked the designs, but I didn't know it was hieroglyphic.
Now he's gonna be laughing his ass off when he sees that.
I love you guys, man, for tipping me that. I didn't even know I like it.
Yeah. That's some Oakland shit right there. Some West Coast. I think they're from Oakland. Yeah.
That's why they got. Okay, I got it now.
Ali ain't just gonna send you something. Let's send you something. There's gonna be a little something behind that. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely gonna be something about it. What up, Spider? Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. We got to get the likes up, man. I want this out. The people need these type of videos, man. They recommended some shitty ass videos to people. By the way, we have on the votes, does Travis think he's a cult leader? 52% says no, they don't think so. And 48% says yes. I'm just entertaining what people are writing in the chat. I don't think he thinks he's a cult leader. I don't think so. I think he's just an artist that knows that he's popping. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's it. But I respect your opinions and I want to hear them. If you think he is,
absolutely. well, that is 93. That damn.
Mm-hmm.
Just shook me with that. With Delz, the fuck Homo sapien, everything.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
See?
Just shook my ass.
Come on, Jones. Get with the program, Jones. Who is this guy?
I just liked it. I didn't look into it. I just liked it. I got a couple stickers, everything. Then you just hit me to it. I was like, oh shit.
Now we're talking. There's levels to this. There's levels to this now. Yeah. There's levels to this. Shout out to Matt for the win, man. Man,
so bad.
Look at Angie got this up.
Angie.
Maybe Travis is misled because let's say
Jackson.
No problem. Yo, 93 till Infinity is an amazing record. Great hip hop record if you never heard it. Man. Well, I think I'm tapped out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I got nothing else y'all want me to talk about. If there's something y'all want me to talk about, let me know. But I just really wanted to tell more about the story that there's actually a lawsuit now against not only Travis Scott, but the shocking thing is Drake. Drake was a guest there. Y'all suing guests now that are just there to perform? There wasn't even an ambulance in the crowd, from my understanding, when he performed. And y'all suing him? That ain't right. I can understand Travis. I get it. I get it with Travis. He stopped the show for 2 seconds, but then you have videos of him staring at freaking people being crowd surfed to, But God, Drake? Isn't that what our Soldier Boy said? Drake? Or what did he say? Drake? Drake? And it's not just Travis Scott. Look at Nas' most recent video. Listen, I love Nas, okay? Nas can't do no wrong in my eyes. Unless he did some shit like what this guy did, staring at a body going, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's the weird part. That was...
And that's where I'm weirded. Yeah, it was him, right? Drake?
Yeah. That was...
And he's looking down, and it looks like he's right at the mother.
Right at him. Oh,
y'all gotta watch all the videos I've posted here, all of them. The video I did yesterday is at like 19,000 views because people sharing that shit. Share these videos. Salute to Hollywood Ham. Your wrench is gone. Everyone's wrench is gone because of the fact that I can't take away wrenches from some people and then other people feel some sort of way. I know you're not the mole, but we have a mole here that's blocking people. We have someone that's blocking people just to be a dick and try to sabotage my show. I can't figure out who it is, so I'm just taking the freaking wrenches from everyone. The wrench is honestly just to help me. If you want a badge, join the membership. There's a membership. I don't even know if there's a membership here. But
no, not on this one.
People got it misconstrued with this whole wrench thing. The wrench thing is not a way of giving people props. It's helping the show. But when people are blocking people, DB Cooper was blocked.
Are you serious?
He was one of the people blocked.
Wow.
And I just caught that last week. You know why?
Yeah,
because DB Cooper donates a lot to the show. So what they're doing is they're grabbing people that donate and they're blocking them. So they're trying to cut my money.
Oh.
Why do you think that Culture Soldier was blocked? Because he donates.
And that was, man, what the?
They're literally blocking the people that get it, that realize that this is something I do for a living. I'm a content creator. The donations is what makes me, keeps me going. I'm not 18 years old going to like Travis Scott shows. I got bills to pay. My time is valuable. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
so like when you start taking away my big dogs in here that really get what time is, because time is precious and your time is precious being here. So I do appreciate that. I don't want to come off as some kind of piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your time being here. But doing the research and then camming up and doing all this stuff. People like to donate because they appreciate the show. You know what I mean? The work. So, you know, I got the wrenches had to be all removed because I can't. I don't know. I can't. And then if I remove only some, then if I remove Jones' wrench, then Jones gonna say, "How come Ham got the wrench?" If I remove someone Matt for the Wins wrench, yo, well, you know, now you're gonna take my wrench away. You know, I took everyone's wrench out. No one get a wrench. You want to show your pride to the show? Join the membership. There's a little badge you get, and then you get extra attention. Drake. Yeah. See, this guy was in the freaking Amazons, the jungles of Mexico. So it didn't really affect anything, but literally a hater. See, this guy just threw me 20 bones. 20 bucks, bro. For entertaining him.
Yeah.
They try to block DB Cooper so I couldn't earn money just to stop me from doing YouTube videos. It's enough already. YouTube does me dirty. But then I have people that got wrenches trying to stop my flow. You know? That's whack. Thank you so much, bro. You don't know how much that means to me. So when I see this makes me realize that people actually really enjoy this show. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And when you hit the thumbs up button, that lets me know. And when you share this video and you participate in the chat too, that lets me know. Like, people in the chat, shout out to the chat who's really lighting this shit up. Appreciate the chat. What promo will play? Let me play this for a second.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Stop it. Oh, watch how I do.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Mr. DB Cooper, man. Love you, brother.
Yes. Love seeing DB back from his trip.
Buttermilk Biscuit. I've known Buttermilk Biscuits longer than I've known anyone on this show. She ain't trying to stop my money. Trust me, I know that. Oh, y'all, I've known y'all for a year or two, if the most. The wrenches are gone. That's it. I love you all, but I don't trust y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna be real. I barely trust Jones. He knows it. Shit.
I know.
I don't trust no one. I don't even trust Shannon. I trust no one.
Oh, man.
I don't trust no one on the internet. I grew up in New York, bro. I didn't grow up in New York City. I grew up in New York. You think we trust people on the internet? People are crazy, man. People trust people on the internet. People are so bad to backstab you on the internet, man. You know how many times I go on YouTube and go to other people's channel? I say one word on a live stream and they talk bad about me, and people just sit there and they don't say nothing. I don't expect no one to say nothing, but if you don't say nothing, that means I ain't your homie.
They just sit there and don't say shit.
I ain't mad at you. I still feel the same way about you, but we ain't really homies. Because if someone talk bad about my homie, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm talking. You know what I'm saying?
You're damn right. Damn right.
Friends don't just let friends talk shit about their peeps. You know what I mean?
You're damn right.
Yeah. So we don't equate internet. The thing is, like, the internet and real life is different. You know what I mean? So let's sit and have a drink with you. I don't know if you're weird or not. Like, Jones is gonna be hanging out with me, Ali Frazier, Double Up E. I may never hang out with them again after that. Like, there's a possibility. Like there's a real possibility. I think that's why Shannon don't want to come and hang out too. She's worried that I may stay her and be like, yo, I don't ever want to talk to you again. You know what I mean? Or it might be vice versa. Shannon may say, man, he weird, you know, he ass, you know what I mean? They may feel the same way. Just what? Look, I speak the truth. That's why people hate me or love me. It's either one or the other. Listen, but as I said before, I could give a shit if people like me or not.
Give a shit.
Give two shits. And that goes for family too. You like me? I want people to like me. I want people to love me. I want to be loved. But I ain't going out of my way for that. Be a cold day in hell, I do that, man. Yo, Tito, talk to him.
Nice
Tito, go to sleep. Old man, go to
But your
sleep.
ass ain't coming to my house, bitch. That's all I gotta say.
Damn.
You ain't coming to my house.
Jeez.
But your ass ain't coming to my house, bitch.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good? What's good is Mr. DB Cooper. My friend Mikey Bottles told me I'm a mixture of Kanye West and Old Dirty Bastard in a damn blender. My personality. hey, Mike. I'll never forget when you said that to me. I love Kanye and Old Dirty Bastard. Thank you, asshole. Okay. Mr. DB Cooper again, he's lining it up now. Delz Jones, great to see the live. DB. I was catching mad replay. Oh, dude, you've been gone in the Amazon with the machete.
Yes, you did.
I don't know what you've been doing, but again, I'm so happy to see you back, man.
Yes.
FaZe, we gotta get you. We gotta get you back into art stuff, man. And I need to have you as a guest on my new show every Monday night, not on this channel, on the Sneaker at the Collector's Corner.
Yes.
Okay, the Collector's Corner, because you are a vast amount of collectibles from art, from fine art, which you know I appreciate fine art, from art to the figs to the sneakers. I have to get you on that show. One of these Mondays at 7 o'clock. Let's hit another promo right here. Let's go here with it.
Boyfriend cheated on me, so I ran over his shoes.
This is painful to watch. Does this person, God, you see the slow motion? Oh, God. Does this person have the right to do this? Destroy someone's property because they cheated? I want to know. Leave it in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. And watch more videos here. God, this is horrifying. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight after seeing them beautiful sneakers destroyed. Not the Dornbeckers. Not the Dornbeckers. Not the black cement 3s. God, that shit is crazy, babe.
Crazy.
My man, DB Cooper, man. Salute.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
My guy. What's good is everyone, man. Once again, if you're just walking in here, we're talking about Drake getting sued. Drake? He getting sued for what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, there's supposed to be someone I was friends with telling me this. I said, what are you trying to say? Am I crazy? He said, just the way you act and your reactions and this and that and your thoughts and whatever, man. I don't, whatever. I thought it was funny, though. I didn't take it personal. I don't take shit personal like that. But I thought that was funny. No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kilmer. It wasn't even Drake's show. It was a guest. For people that are walking in here right now, because I know look, there's probably like 300-400 views on this video already, if not more. It's just that, you know, people stay for short periods. The little servings, you know what I'm saying? People are at work right now. They just dipping in, checking in, again, dipping their toe in and check a little out. For people walking in here, Travis Scott and Drake are being sued along with Live Nation. I have the articles in the description. Why the hell are you suing Drake? What did he do? His name wasn't on the bill, from my understanding. If I'm wrong, correct me. He's backstage, or probably in his trailer most of the time, because that's where these artists stay. They're not just hanging around the whole time and watching the effing show. He's probably in his freaking trailer eating McDonald's before the show. Eating a Big Mac or probably a salad. He seems to be very health conscious. You know what I'm saying? He seems like he's in great health. I'm not even like, right?
Yeah.
Dude looks like he's taking good care of himself. I mean, look at him and look at freaking Travis. Travis looked like he'd be saying, I got these 2 cheeseburgers. I mean, he looked like a junkie. You know what I mean?
It's cool.
You're trying to tell me Travis Scott don't look like a junkie with cool clothes on. Eyes all shot.
Eyes all shot. Totally different.
I mean, you see how spook? Yeah.
That was spooky.
That's something a junkie would do, and you know.
Yeah, that was the weirdest.
I mean, he may have been so zooted out of his mind that he just was so just out. Maybe he was in a different state. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was sober as could be. You know?
Yeah, you're right, man.
We don't know. We don't know.
Don't know at all.
Shout out to everyone following my social media. I know it's a lot of people following my social media. My phone keeps going off. Follow all my social media so that you know everything that I got going on. This is real-time stuff. So, you know, if I try to give people a heads up, I'm about to go live too. Follow Jonesy too. Where am I pointing? Yep, that's the right way. Pointing right here. Follow this guy right here who doesn't even know the hieroglyphics logo.
I did.
I'm just busting your chops.
I know.
I've offended. Have I
Damn
offended
you, man?
Are you taking a break from me now?
Yeah.
You taking a break? So yeah, follow him at Infamous Mr. Jones too, if you'd like. But
this
yeah,
whole
man,
thing is really wild, man. Really, really wild, bro.
It's just Live Nation. What does he say right here? Live Nation revenue 2020 was 1.8 billion.
Of course, they're the main
big money.
Yeah,
huge money.
Big money.
Oh my god. And I as I said once again, I don't think this is going to affect Travis Scott's career at all. Because I think a lot of the people that are kind of like turned off by him are casual fans. Like, I bought a Travis Scott hoodie, not because of Travis Scott. I bought it because it was a Cause collaboration. Because I love Cause. And Fragment. So it was like you have three brand collaboration. I bought it because of that. You never see me. I bought one Travis Scott hat. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Oh, if you want to get a laugh, search DJ Delz Travis Scott Cactus Jack hat review. I roasted the shit out of it. The hat looked like it had an erection in the front of it. It was horrible. Look at cone heads. I've seen hats given away at concerts by Cricket Wireless that were better quality than that. I got to pull up that hat, right? How can I not?
Got to, Jay.
I have no choice.
I'll never forget that.
Let me look for that effing hat review so I can just show you guys how stupid looking this hat is.
I'll never forget that hat, G.
Oh, I was tight because the logo was cool. It reminded me of Nintendo. Travis hat. DJ Delz. There she is. Yeah, I'll try to. Let me copy paste in place. No, we are back. We are okay. Happened, but I'm gonna just mute it and just show you guys where the hat is.
Just put it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up right now. Okay. What do I say? Let me unmute my reaction to this. 1, 2, 3. If you can hear. Getting excited, man. Up top. You see how it's sticking out like it's shut, and then it's shipping, and it's gonna come open. You see how it's sticking out like that? It's like the hat getting excited, man. Up top. So really poor decision on how they ship these things. The quality of the hat isn't the greatest. Okay, there's echo. If you're looking for great quality on the hats, I would say to fall back. That's me personally. Okay, well, watch that video if you'd like. I'll put a link in the chat.
It's funny.
Yeah, basically the hat is the drizzling shits. His hats are horrible. Don't buy his hats. They suck. It's a waste of your money, basically. Yeah. Painter's hat still don't got the boner in the front, though.
Yeah, they still don't have the bone.
That thing was like outward. It kind of looked like the LeBron, the Jordan 15. You know how the tongue goes out like that? It was horrifying, man. And I emailed them. They're like, no refunds. I said, you damn right you're going to give me an effing refund. Don't cut that shit out. And he sent me a refund. I ain't paying $50 for no BS hat right there. I mean, if it was like a $20 hat, I'd be like, well, give it away or something. But I don't even want my viewers wearing that no shit like that. I want y'all looking good, not like a schmuck. You know what I'm saying? Real professional right there. You muted yourself coughing. I'm very impressed by that. I'll just cough. That's
I try that.
Yeah.
I try to do the best I can, man.
So lawsuits coming. Lawsuits are here. We've been waiting for this to happen. Check out yesterday's video where we got to that mumbo jumbo.
Oh, wow.
They tried to take the video off. They really trying here. They really trying to do some damage control. I think we're going to get up out of here. Unless there's some y'all want us to talk about. The world is yours. Let me know. She says, I'm so glad I don't understand any of what you're talking about with wrenches and what. Good. Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, basically, it just has to do with moderators that are supposed to just watch out for my channel. So I give people these wrenches, and if anyone says something out of line, or if people spam, say anything inappropriate, they can remove them off my show. But what has happened is I have a person that is pretending to like me that doesn't. And now whenever they see people send donations to my show through the super chat, they're blocking them. Yep. To try to stop me from doing content. I'm already not earning off YouTube because they keep, hiding my videos. So this is how people are. That's why I always say, don't trust people on the internet. Don't trust no one on the internet. You have conversations. I've had people that's been on my show on the Sneaker Rag channel for a year. And then before you know it, they act all weird and psycho and crazy. Don't trust people on the internet. Till you see them in person, people don't act. The thing about the internet that's so crazy is people could portray whoever they want. But then when you see them in person, they can't do that no more.
Camera's off, baby.
Yeah, you can't unless you're a magician. You can't portray what you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like anyone that's met me in the flesh, they will say that was exactly the same. You know, like you getting me.
I can't wait, man. Yeah,
but and if you ain't getting me, that means I'm sketched on you. So if you ever see me and I'm not really like you turning me off, pause, depending pause.
Depending pause.
yeah, depending pause.
Depending pause on that G.
I like the broads. I don't like the dudes. No offense.
Oh shit. Oh my man.
Oh man. So yeah, people trying to stop my bread from coming in.
No.
That's cute, man. I think I know who it is. I have about like 4 or 5 different suspects.
That's cute.
But just in case it isn't them, I don't want to offend them. So no one gets a wrench.
Yeah, that's the easiest way.
100% Killama. Yeah, I think it's Killama, definitely. 100% Killama. It's either that or the Gemini. I was waiting for you to laugh. I do not, and I'm gonna be clear. I do not think it's either of those people.
It's either him or the Gemini.
That's some behind the scenes shit. The Gemini.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Give you props for calling it out and speaking about it. I always do, Amanda. That's one thing about me, girl. I have no filter. It's a gift and a curse that God has gave me.
Yeah.
I will speak about anything as long as people want to hear it. And I also will speak about what I feel needs to be addressed. There will never be a situation where I don't.
Nope.
It was me. You never got a wrench. You never ever got a wrench. And if you don't put no coins in the meter, you're definitely never getting wrenches.
Damn right.
Call what it is.
Yep.
Except No Name Misfits. He gets the wrench because I know he ain't doing no funny shit.
That's the homie.
He got a wrench on the Sneaker Addict still, I'm pretty sure. Because that man, as soon as I'm done with the show, he refreshes the show and leaves a comment.
Flames. Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I mean, how hard is it to just refresh the video after a content creator's done and just
love that kid?
Leave a comment. I mean, and that's a little bit above and beyond, but how hard is it to hit the thumbs up button? I never could understand that.
Not hard at all. Geez.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it could be Jones doing that shit, man. Jones is a terrible person.
Delz,
you know, he's an awful person. Did you guys ever hear about the lizard? Andre the Lizard he had? Search DJ Delz Andre the Lizard story. It's heartbreaking.
Give it a look.
Give it a look, man.
Give it a look, see, man.
This is the same guy that said Robert De Niro is one of the best actors of our generation. I mean, he's the same guy that didn't even know he's wearing a hieroglyphics hat. This is the same guy that. No, I'm just.
That was different, damn it. The hieroglyphics different now. That was tricky. Hold on. I'm in, pop in. That's tricky.
Yeah, you just realized this is the other channel. This isn't the Sneaker Addict. So subscribe. Everyone subscribe. Follow my social media. I'm about to get up out of here in a second. If a dono comes in the next minute, I'll stay a little longer. Don't forget the Wu-Tang Forever album. Oh, thank you, Kilma. Wu-Tang Forever album, not a classic. He said
hold on. I said that was.
You said it was trash.
Had a lot of filler. Had a lot of filler.
You said the second disc was trash. I could have sworn.
I was disappointed. You're absolutely right. I did. I was disappointed.
You said the second disc was trash.
I've given it a lot more run since that months ago. And I take back that statement. When I was a kid, I felt like it had a lot of filler, and I wanted more out of it. But Killing my man, the Prince of Pumas, I have listened to that multiple times since then.
And you did retract that statement about Robert De Niro because I G-checked you.
It did get me on the Robert De Niro statement. I
did G-check you with the
horror movie.
With the horror movie, when you said that Jason is the biggest, is our generation. I said Jason ain't even effing real and hasn't came out in a movie in like 10 fucking years. I go, how is he in our generation? But Robert De Niro was just the Joker. Yeah, man. Shout out to Mr. DB Cooper, man. DB Cooper gets it, man. Thank you, man. Yo, Jonesy, sing that shit, man. We love your voice.
What song does Jay-Z have that makes you really think?
I do anything. Yes, I do. Anything for you.
Sing it again.
I do anything. Yes, I do. Anything for you. Right. And that's a Grammy. I'm pretty sure. That's a Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my.
Yo, that was incredible. Sing it again.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
It's good. It's DB Cooper, man. He gets it.
Missed him. Missed you, DB. Real talk. I didn't get a chance to say it, but I miss you, brother.
Yeah, I texted him right away.
Glad you're back.
Wu-Tang will survive.
No.
Wu-Tang. Dave Chappelle voice. Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Fun fact, I was actually in the same episode Wu-Tang was in.
Really?
I was a reporter in the Star Wars episode. I think it was episode 7 of the first season of Chappelle Show. I was one of the reporters there. Fun fact right there. Fun fact.
Dope fact, man. That's awesome.
Boyfriend cheated on me, so I ran over his shoes.
This is painful to watch. Does this person... God, you see the slow motion? Oh, God. Does this person have the right to do this? Destroy someone's property because they cheated? I want to know. Leave it in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. And watch more videos here. God, this is horrifying. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight after seeing them beautiful sneakers destroyed. Not the Dornbeckers. Not the Dornbeckers. Not the black cement 3s. Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good? I'll tell you what's good is Mother effing DB Cooper, man. My God.
Yeah. Miss DB, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
what did he say? I actually went back and saw you in the Yoda episode, Delz. Dope. Yes, I'm not lying. I was on the Chappelle show. It was a long ass day, man. It was like a 16-hour day, believe it or not.
Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Long one. That's a long job.
I tell you, Dave Chappelle was in his little dressing room for hours just listening to Eminem, blasting it. He kept playing "Lose Yourself" too. That was like when Not Just first came out. It was playing it over and over again.
That was hot, man. That was a hot cut then. Yeah, still is. Great jam, man. Especially get hyped up to get ready.
My song was on the radio maybe like 4 days ago, and it was so cute. I see my daughter like this in the back seat.
Yeah,
because that's what you do when you hear that song.
Yeah, melted your heart up.
You ain't got a pulse if you ain't back to reality. You know what I mean? And I'm just seeing her in the back jamming and she's just chilling.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how old that song is now?
Yeah.
Feels like it was just yesterday, G.
And I'll be playing like that kind of music in front of like anything that's swearing, and like I'm not like blasting Eminem albums with my kids. Like and that was the whole thing I didn't understand, why they had children at that show. Like, you know, children should not be allowed to go to shows like that if like they shouldn't.
The environment, nah. Agreed.
They shouldn't allow that.
And a B2K concert. You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't be. I mean, look, even Justin Bieber, as much as I love Justin Bieber, he curses like crazy on all of his songs now.
Yeah.
I remember I heard that the song, I heard a few songs, the regular versions, because I just hear it on the radio. I got my peaches out in Georgia. I didn't realize he's cursing every other line of that shit. You know, I'm like, damn. I'm like, and then what's that new girl?
Which one?
That's Doja Cat. There's a new song. It's a dope beat. She sound good on it too. It's like kind of slowed down, and she's basically talking about the whole time. And that's on like top 40 radio. Like I'm like,
yeah,
man. I'm like, I know I know what she's saying. She's talking about getting busy, and I'm like, damn, like I can't even play top 40 radio anymore in front of my kids. You know,
it's tough, dog. It's tough.
Because even the pop stars are cursing.
Blows my mind.
It's crazy.
I don't have kids, and it blows my mind when I hear that stuff now. I'm like, whoa, are you kidding me?
Pop people, man. I mean, dropping like saying shit and stuff like that is no biggie, but like some of the stuff is really like even that song. They always play that song. You're my best friend. You're my best friend. And they talking about on the pole and everything. Like as soon as that song come on, I change that shit so fast. Because I don't want my kid. What is the pole? What is the strip pole all about? I'm like, yeah, and then God, you know, I got daughters.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I understand playing on a hip hop station, but top 40 shit, but it's a top 40 song, so I can't get mad either.
Don't they have versions of that top 40 song out there?
Yeah, but still, even the versions is still like leading to, you know, it's still not good, you know.
It's crazy, bro.
You can't even play top 40 in front of kids no more, you know. Like I'm talking about young kids. I'm not talking about
with you.
Teenagers, you know what I mean? So
damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's nuts now, man. It's a whole new world, brother. Whole new world out there.
None really going on with sneakers, so that, you know, we're not really talking much about the kicks. There's none drop until the 10th, which is a big drop.
Big drop for yourself, brother.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty sure I ain't gonna get them.
I'm gonna try for you. I'm gonna try hard. I'm gonna try. I want to make my day to get those for you, too.
And then I have the Caffeine Show, caffeine.tv/DJ Delz every Tuesday and Thursday. I will be doing my Caffeine Show on Thursday in the morning or the afternoon. It will be either a morning or an afternoon show. It will 100% not be at 7 o'clock on Thursday. But tomorrow, caffeine.tv/DJ Delz, 7 o'clock p.m. I will be there. All right. So be there or be square. And then tonight over at the Sneaker Attic, we will have the Collector's Corner with my guest, Jimmy the Saint. And that's over at the Sneaker Addict. Not here, the Sneaker Addict on YouTube. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, send the donos on the playback if you would too. Please show that love and support for content creators. Okay. And also follow my social media below, please. Let me see what the chat got going on. Anything y'all want us to talk about, let us know. Or forever hold your peace to the next show. What happened to the Pan and Bread ones? Thought they were going to release in November. No, they got pushed back to December.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah, it's
some-
crazy, man, with the music, bro.
Blows my mind. All of it.
It's different now, man.
It's totally different.
You know who set it off with the swearing in commercial music? It's Drake.
Oh, yeah.
Because Drake raps too, so he's singing these motherfuckers and all this shit. You know what I mean? He's singing all that, but he got pop records. So I think that influenced like all these pop artists like Justin Bieber to start doing it and all these other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if Drake can do it, I can do it. Yeah.
He said he got the Mama Nares on Goat already. How are they?
He said they got them.
Oh, they. Oh, I thought he said I. I'm sorry. I'm right.
Yeah, I looked down too. Huh?
I don't
Really?
even read full sentences. I start at the middle and go to the end. I don't know if y'all ever noticed that.
My man.
I'm shot. I'm different. I'm different, man. You know?
Wow. This whole thing's been really
100%. Our shit was crazy too. I'm not saying, but it
was.
The pop music, but the pop stations were okay for the kids. Now the pop music's pretty graphic now.
Yeah, you had like
when we're talking about this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They weren't subliminally saying that shit back then.
Yeah. I think that Drake set it off for the pop people to say, "Oh man, we got a rapper that sings and is talking about boning and swearing now and doing all that, and he's gonna take over the pop game, man. I got to start cursing my stuff, you know."
Yeah. Especially as folks get older and it becomes more of a trending thing.
Yeah, I think he set it off, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. But it's just crazy how they're like all the pop music, except them Asian dudes in Korea. Them dudes don't be swearing. I forgot what they called, man, but they be on their top 40 radio. There's like 100 of them in one group.
BTSN. Is that it?
BTS.
Yeah.
There ain't no N. That's
my
a
wife's
sneaker store. You're thinking sneakers. BSTN is a sneaker spot, baby. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know it was something
There's
like
100 people in that group. BTS.
No, I saw their
like
Funko
I went to Walmart and they got the Funko Pop
Biggest
of the whole
box ever.
group. It's like long as shit. Because, but it's like there's like 20 people in the group. You know what I mean? Like, what are they doing? Like, I don't follow them. Like, what are they doing? Are some of them just dancers, and some of them just say one word?
I don't know.
Do they just say like half the sentence, and the other person says half the sentence, then the other person says half the sentence? Like, because no lie, there's like 8, 9. Alexa, how many members are in BTS?
Say 7.
BTS has 7 members.
You a fan? You a fan?
Wifey likes them, man.
Shout out to Sugar J Hope and the gang. Yo, BTS popping though, man. They big.
Popping.
They getting that bread, bro. I just don't know. I know like one song. I forgot what it's called, but I know one song.
I know one.
Yeah.
Butter.
Yeah, it's like smooth like butter.
Yep.
Like butter. Yeah. That's the only song I know. Yeah. No, there's one other one I know that they were playing like crazy on the radio. My kids like that, like the songs. You know what I mean?
My wife likes it.
But yo, there's 7 of them. I mean, how many people were in NSYNC and all these? Alexa, how many people are in NSYNC?
5.
5? Okay.
5.
That's a hell of a lot of people.
But you know how that ends. One goes one way, the other goes the other way. You know, Justin Timberlake. Now you don't hear
talking about tragic. Well, we kind of simmering down, but we could talk about it still. For people that are just walking in here, thank you for reminding me about. We were about to get up out of here, but I see people are still coming in here. Let's see. So just a recap of what's going on. Drake and Drake and Travis Scott are now being sued, along with Live Nation, about this whole thing. I suggest watching the video from the beginning, but that is fair for you to say. Party time, hippie, peace, love, and granola, baby. I personally, once again, I'll say I don't know why the hell they're suing Drake. I don't know what the hell Drake did.
Drag his name through the mud.
Drake is a guest. He got invited to perform at the show.
Oh.
I can understand why people are mad at Travis, but what the hell Drake do?
How long was he on stage? Drake
did a pretty nice set. Did about 5 records, I'm pretty sure, give or take. It was dope. It was dope. I'm not gonna lie, the shit was dope. But you know, at the end of the day, like Drake did nothing. What the hell Drake do?
Yeah, man.
Does anyone feel like we had a poll earlier? People felt like Drake should be getting sued. Why should Drake be getting sued? And part-time hippie, I'd love to know your opinions on this whole situation. For real, she says. I mean, what the hell Drake do? As I said earlier in the show, look, we're here 2.5 hours. We were on the way out. We're just shooting the shit. But people still want us to talk about it. We see people coming in here. We're going to talk about it and recap again. But I want you to press rewind and watch this from the beginning. What the hell does Drake have to do with what happened? Wasn't his show. He was a guest. He was probably sitting in a trailer backstage.
Waiting,
chilling, eating, you know. And then they bang on the door. And they say, yo, Drake, we go 5-minute warning, or you know what I mean? And then bam, he gets out, runs on the stage, and starts rocking out. So what the hell is Drake's? What the hell would people have a problem with Drake for? Because we did a poll earlier, I think it was like 30% said that Drake was they should sue Drake's ass. For what though? Not one person got anything to say about this in the chat. Can you think of one reason to sue Drake, Jones?
No, absolutely not. It's just like you said. You know, if I invited you to a UFC fight party at my crib, and I'm the you know the headliner at my house, I invited you over, and you're there, and some ruckus breaks out, and you know, unfortunate things happen. I'm the one to blame, not my guests, because I invited you to my house. I don't see how it runs parallel, and I don't see how they could. I just think they're dragging his name through the mud. I don't think there's any responsibility from Drake.
You know the one reason why Drake is getting sued, in my personal opinion?
Preach.
Because he's rich and famous.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's why he's getting sued. Oh. Travis, on the other hand, he's sitting there, staring at the freaking body being crowd surfed to get to help. I mean, I can understand, and still, then playing, and then there's an ambulance. Hey, we see the ambulance, and then 5 seconds later, he's saying, "All right, let's make the ground shake."
Yeah, follow me, chase me. Oh man.
Who's that? Now let me ask you a question. When there's an ambulance, isn't there usually a stretcher? And where's that stretcher rest before it goes back in the ambulance? Where is it usually?
On the ground.
On the ground. So he's saying, "Let's make the ground shake."
Oh God.
Really, Travis? Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. Not a good look.
You're tripping, dude. He didn't speak up either, though. But look, you got to look at it like that. And look, I'm really encouraging, because I'm about to leave. If people didn't start talking again about the situation, I was done, because we've been talking about it for like 2 hours. Think about being Drake. Okay, and I want you to continue talking to me, people, everyone in this chat. If you feel some sort of way about it, and you can disagree with me, I'm not gonna be mad at you. Tell me, maybe you can open my mind, and that's why I like doing these live streams. I love talking to people. So and people on the playback, I want you to tell me how you feel and leave your comments, please. Leave your comments. You're back once again. I said it already once. People got to understand. I will explain the environment of a backstage show outdoors for people that don't know what it is. There's nothing but trailers everywhere. There's just trailers, okay? They're sitting in the trailer. They get dropped off by a limo or a nice car. And they go right into the trailer and they sit in the trailer unless they bump into another artist. The trailers are usually gated off too with security, so you can't even get to where the trailers are. Their management team, the production team, will knock on the door and tell them when it's time to perform. They'll give them a 15-minute warning, probably. They usually give maybe a 30-minute warning, okay? And then they'll give them a 10-minute warning. And then they'll give them probably a 5-minute warning. And then security escorts them to the stage. So they walk up onto the stairway, and then as soon as the song comes on, they have their mic. They give them the live mic. They're not even looking at the crowd yet, guys. You know what I'm saying? They're on the side where the speakers are, and there's a lot of shit going on. There's drapes. As soon as the record comes on, he's running on the stage, and he's like this, and he's going from left to right. He's probably not even really looking into the audience. He performed like 5 records. And then he bounced. There was no ambulance, from my understanding. I'm not 100%, but I looked at mad footage before doing this. There was not even a effing ambulance there. It's not like Drake is hanging out outside watching the show. You know, this is fucking awesome. You know, oh my God, there's people, dying out here. He's in his damn little thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I don't see how they.
We did a video yesterday. We covered all of that. Watch yesterday's video. You will love it. I'm seeing what you're talking about. You will love it. Watch yesterday's video. We got demonetized for a reason. Watch that. 100%. So, I mean, as I said, you're late to the party, which is fine. I'd rather be late to the party than not at all. Subscribe to the channel because we're going to be keeping this story going if it needs to be kept going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And this video needs to be watched from the beginning. And there's a playlist in the description box below that will lead you to all of these videos. Where yesterday we did talk about Travis Scott. And we did talk, I'll show you the artwork. This was a controversial video yesterday. You go ahead and watch it. It got to the point where YouTube actually took the video off the air. But we got it back on. So yeah, this was a very controversial video. Watch yesterday's video. And so definitely watch it. Okay. Yeah. You will love yesterday's video. You will be smiling more than you're smiling now. Shout out to Kylie. Yes. Watch that video. Definitely. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm DJ Delz. We got Jonesy in here. Make sure to follow my social media. Make sure to share these videos. Subscribe. We had interviews with people at the show, on this show that you're watching right now. This was a kick-ass show. I know some of y'all may have walked in here and hearing BTS talk. We better leave. We're trying to lighten up the mood so y'all have a nice day instead of hearing this miserable shit and then continuing your day. Trying to just brighten up the mood for a sec before you go. And then the hippie came in here and lit this shit back up.
Lit it right up.
And I'm happy you did. I love it. I love people. I love talking to you all. Follow my social media. Oh, I'm doing this. Rock sign. This is also what people say the 666 shit. If I do this, then it's surf, right?
Yeah,
Follow my social media, dude.
Yeah,
Follow
buddy.
it, dude.
Yeah,
If
buddy.
you like the content, dude, then up there we got the PayPal and the Cash App, dude. And also, dude, make sure you dude, where's my car, dude? Oh, it's in the driveway, dude. Also, dude, make sure to leave comments and like share this, dude. And dude,